kind of beat that hit back, pick up the phone with a kickback. We outside. Oh, it's been a minute since we did that. Got gang with me with a big bag. We outside. Running these streets, no riffraff, smoking on gas from my sit back. Block is hot, like who did that? Vibes is hot, and that's big facts. I'ma act good. We outside. With it, Spanish rice and bean pies with it, kicking like a doja with the key, cause a nigga energy real different. Pull up on me, fuck the distance, been a long week, let's get it. Uber on the way, we gon' have to cut the pre-game to 3 minutes.
Half the fucking bottle, like.
So she better be prepared, I'm charged up in the hell of it, yeah. I done work hard, as a dog came back, leveled up, now I'm on and I feel top tier. Too many waves, I'm ahead of my piss. Tryna make bank, who cut all my shifts. And it's the weekend yet again, and the nigga got plans, and you know a nigga playing the links, so shorty, we outside. It's the kind of beat that hit back, pick up the phone with a kickback. We outside. Oh, it's been a minute since we did that, got gang with me with a big bag. We outside. Running these streets, no riffraff, smoking on gas from my sit back. Block is hot, like who did that? Vibes is hot, and that's big facts. I'ma act good. We outside. Yeah, that's right. Real niggas don't die, we just multiply. I'ma need a double cup of the brownest vibe. Like who the fuck want war when you with the tribe? Cause niggas got a complex, trying to get featured on complex. Heard my catalog, keep make contact. Kid, it go dummy, stupid dunce. Friday night and she double cheeked up. Rock double left like a bitch done funk.
Hey, stop playing with us, yo.
We
Stop
outside.
playing with us.
Ah,
All right, guys. For those who don't know, our opening song is Caden, We Outside.
Caden, man, that song is legit.
Lit, yo.
Yeah, it's
Lit.
lit.
Yo, if you want to dig in. We
Yeah, we
doing
gonna
things
dig in.
differently today. As you can
Mhm.
see, there ain't no makeup on his face.
Mm-mm.
The hair's in 2 buns. I'm Spice Girling it out today, repping the weekend concert.
Mhm.
Because that's what I did on the weekend. We just
How
chilling.
was it? Yeah, we
Yo.
just gonna chill today.
Yeah, we chilling today. We chilling with
Yep.
y'all. It's just us two. You know,
Yeah.
your girl Ellie.
Your girl,
Uh-huh.
see?
Oh, sorry, I scratched you. I
It's
felt
okay. Her nails.
that. Yeah, guys. But we back. We back. We ready to continue the bullshit. We got topics left from last week.
Yeah.
We got some stuff we want to talk on. We just chilling today. We got pizza. Shout out to D Farina.
D Farina.
Joe Parker put me on this slice. It's so he said it's called the MVP. It's marinara pesto and vodka sauce on a grandma slice.
Mm.
Fucking delicioso.
Delicioso.
Delicioso. But guys, I did want to promote a little bit.
Mhm.
Do a little promo. Caden, one of my good friends, wonderful artist. Like y'all missing out. Look him up on Apple Music, YouTube. He got some projects coming, projects out that are just fucking fire. He has an event on Saturday, the 23rd. Let me
Mhm.
just go. I just want to make sure I have all the correct info that I'm giving you guys. Yeah, so it's on Saturday. It's on 73 Wave Street on Staten Island. It's called the Sonic Muse Series, where passion meets art. There's going to be multiple vendors. There's also going to be some artists performing and an open mic. So if you're an artist and you're free, you want to show some of your shit, get some feedback, please join us.
Yeah.
Tickets are on sale on Eventbrite. You could buy tickets at the door. I believe it's going to be a little bit more if you buy at the door, but it's going to be worth it. And who knows, your girl might hop on the mic.
I know. I'm waiting for that one. She needs
We'll
to hop on the
see.
mic.
We'll see. But yeah, it's on Saturday. It starts at 8 p.m. It's on 73 Rave Street in Staten Island. It's in Stapleton. It's called the Sonic Muse Series. So hopefully I see some of y'all there for anybody that can pull up. And if you can't, and you want to support, buy a ticket just to show support. It's dope as fuck. These artists, we trying to put a spotlight on Staten Island artists, because we
Yo,
always
Staten
getting
Island-
shit on.
Yeah, man, we're getting shit on, but
all the
there's
time.
a lot of
There's a lot of talent out here.
something.
So if you want to see it, you want to be a
Yeah.
part of it, you want to show your shit, pull up.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he'll be performing We Outside. Hopefully he drop it. I'm talking. We need that song out because
Yeah,
we be
we
outside.
outside.
Summer's halfway over. We need the anthem to drop already. But with that being said, it's another Wednesday. It's your girls Gone
Yes.
Wine on Reflex Radio.
Yes.
We ready to talk some shit.
Hello, Jeffrey.
Hello. He said,
Hello.
nice to see you guys again. Nice to see you
Yes,
too.
nice
I'm
to
glad
see
you
you.
joined us back. Please, guys, share the live. Let's get some
Mhm.
people in here so we can talk our shit. Get on some
Let's talk it.
topics.
Yep.
I'm gonna share. Sorry, guys. I suck at multitasking. I'm like trying to talk to y'all and share everything because I want some people in here so we can really get down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
There was still some topics that we did not touch on from last week.
Yo, those topics though.
Those
topics,
and I love the
we
participation.
didn't do that this week. We didn't.
We
Ellie,
didn't.
Yeah,
I
we
wanted
didn't.
to, but there was a lot of topics that we didn't get to. So I figured, let's
Mhm.
let's make a roundabout. No man left behind, man. We trying to work on everybody's topic. If you have any topic
Mhm.
ideas, any ideas for the show, you want to be a guest, please hit us up. DM us, hit us up on our page. We have an Instagram page. We have a Facebook page. You guys can DM us directly or on the pages, or even,
Wait, this light is mad bright.
it is.
I'm
but-
gonna lower it.
Oh, you could go
I'm gonna
lower.
lower
It's
it.
up to you.
I gotta
It's up
feel.
to
I gotta feel the mood, and now
you.
we got the drink that
Yeah, she
that
made
nice
the drink.
mix.
She's
That's right.
like, oh, she's
That's
like,
right.
I know T get credit for the drinks, but she's like, this week is my little drink. Of course, we're drinking our wine, our wine and our tequila mixture. I'm gonna call it Litty Titty, but I can't even call it that either, because it could be a demon chime drink, it could be a Litty Titty drink, or it could be the type of drink that you just chilling. It just gets you. That's like mad low, but you know what? We fucks with it. I don't care. Yeah, that's perfect. Yo, that's what I'm at. Like, I'm not even dressed today. Normally I got my makeup,
I'm
normally I
not
got my
that dressed
hair.
either. I got jogging pants on.
I'm just like chilling. Like, we all going
with
through
my
it. I feel
kicks.
like I
Yeah.
feel like everybody's going through something. Everybody's going through
We've
it.
been
We
going
just
through stuff
yeah,
for
we
a
just,
while.
we just we just trying to live, and it's hard. It takes a lot of energy to pull ourselves out of our slump and show up, because we want to be here for y'all. It might not be our day, but I'm fucking dead.
What?
Galaxy say y'all gonna get diarrhea messing with the devil's nectar.
Oh my God.
I'm fucking weak, yo.
Yo, don't be wishing that upon us,
Yeah,
Galaxy.
don't be wishing no diarrhea,
talking
because
about
we eating
diarrhea.
pizza. We got some garlic knots. We got
Mhm.
some wine. Like, we just chilling today. We just chilling today.
We just chilling.
But
We're
there
gonna
were
have a
some
good
topics.
time.
I'm gonna go to the topics right now, so we can
Yes.
get touch on those. Get touched, yo, bro.
Get touched. I mean, eventually.
What the fuck? Wait.
Wait, over here.
Which one
Go.
is it?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Go.
It's been one of those days, guys. It's been one of those days. Where is it? Hello.
It's like all the way.
I know I'm scrolling. I'm mad.
No, because I think you
slow.
wrote it on your page.
Yeah, I'm going to it right now. I'm trying to go to the original. There we go. All right. So, there's more topics. Let's see. Hoping to hear you guys touch on financial literacy that makes real sense for our people. Listen, that's always going to be a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
That's always going to be a struggle. I think that for some reason, the way that our traditions and cultures are set up, I don't know, we just don't be focused on the important shit like that, like, being financially stable, and the importance on wealth, right? Because it's not about being rich. We're gonna talk about that topic. We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, that's a good one though, Jeff.
That
is a good one,
that's a
because
good
a lot
topic.
of people don't want to get into that.
So that's the problem with our society, right? And our culture. And I mean ours, like, from what I could speak on, right?
Yep.
But from what I can see, right? I noticed a lot of minorities put more of their focus on looking and being rich instead of being wealthy.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell even in the celebrity status on when they learn and when they do that switch up, and I love it, right? Because you see, for example,
How they
you
started
see,
out.
yeah, you see Jay-Z, you see J. Cole,
Mm-hmm.
you see them, and J. Cole, I feel like J. Cole was woke already. I feel like he was already onto it.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, like, they go out, they're not big on the name brands, the gold chains. Maybe they once were, but now that they've grown to learn how to invest their money and where to build that wealth,
Mm-hmm.
the switch up is real. You know, you just see them doing better for themselves. And it's like you see all these artists that are trying to put these you know, facades up that they're making all this money, you know, with the cars and the clothes and the golds and the, you know, and the vacations on all this stuff. And it's like,
Yeah.
yo, you need to, one thing is like, one thing about money, it comes and it goes, you know, you're not always going to have that, especially in the industry today, because I feel like the lifespan for your existence in the industry is way harder than it was before, because things are moving so fast. You can get rich quick, but you can also be broke really even faster. You know, and I feel like a lot of these artists, they come up and they just blow the bag trying to live up to be what they think it is, but it's not. Joe Parker said,
Yeah.
money comes and goes, but the pizza is forever. Yo, that pizza's lit.
Wait, you know what?
She
Okay,
didn't,
all right,
she
let me
didn't
try.
try
I'm
it
gonna
yet,
try.
but she
I'm
gonna
gonna
try
try.
it.
I'm
Just
gonna
try it.
try.
You gotta show them the pizza
All right,
though.
I'm gonna
That
show
shit
them.
look good. Wait,
All right,
they're gonna show
so
they're gonna show the slice.
this is a slice.
It's marinara, pesto, and vodka sauce.
vodka sauce. Okay.
He said our kids are not taught in schools the importance. And that's facts. But to be honest with you, as much as I feel like it's important, it's good, right? As much as I feel like it's important for schools to teach that, I also think it's knowledge that you should get from your family, right? Because you should want to build generational wealth. You
Yeah.
should want your kids to already have it. And not everybody's
I need a napkin.
oh, shit.
I'm like, it's all right.
Not everybody's you know, fortunate enough to have that generational wealth to start off with. You know, not everybody's as privileged.
Or have the knowledge.
Let me see. We all have to stay in our pay grade, especially in the industry. New artists need to save, invest properly. Correct. Yes. And that's the problem. It's like, and I wanted to talk about that too. It's funny how like the universe puts it out there, because I wanted to talk about the problem with today's society and social media and what the major issue is. And it's like everybody wants to everybody wants the things that they see, but they don't want to put the work in to get there, right? It's so easy to post the gold chains and the money and the resorts and all this extravagant shit. Even let's say in relationships, right? People only post the good shit, right? And you see that and you're like, wow, grass is greener over there. No, they're not showing you the work or the struggle that they're putting up with.
I put something up recently where it was like, if you see someone getting what they've worked hard for, is because they worked for it. You know what I mean? And it's the
I mean, and I get it. Yeah.
And it's the consistency. And talking about like wealth, right? I can say, I'm going to talk about me personally. My family, yeah, we weren't rich. And both my parents have busted their asses to give my siblings and I all that we could possibly have, right? But we still suffer financially, you know? So because I'm still seeing that, I'm taking what I didn't have and putting it into my children so they can be ready and be more financially stable.
Yes.
You know, in a way that I wasn't, you know what I mean? Because even though my parents, for them, it's just working, but they lacked the knowledge of like, okay, save this and invest this in something, so
that it can grow without the work. Let your money do the work for you. And a lot of people don't know that. Oh, fuck. It's Hayden, and I can't pick it up. I feel bad. But he said infinite banking is never spoken about. Somebody said, what are your graphs? Not as facts. That's the point. We are conditioned to accept only what we see. Yeah.
Who said that?
We need to, Jeffrey said that.
Okay.
No, we definitely do. That's a major problem. That's a major fucking problem. And I see it all the time. And you know what it is? And it's hard because I feel like our generation is stuck between we didn't have it and we want to give it to our kids. And we can't give them everything. They need to work for it too, right? Because that's how you fuck up your kids. You give them everything. They need to work. They need to work.
They need to know what it is to earn something.
And let me tell you something.
And not only earn it, not only work for it, but earn it, but keep the consistency of earning what you're trying to build.
Yeah. No, it's facts because and you know what it is too and what I noticed is that people that really work hard
Mm-hmm.
for that, they hold on to and they treasure it more. And that's how you know the difference, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see somebody, it's just like, you see somebody that work hard and they're like, you know what, finally I'm in a place where I can buy this car that I like. They're gonna treat the car
Yeah.
like fucking gold. I don't want anything to happen to this car because I worked my ass off to pay for this car.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm finally getting what I want, yo. I'm like trying not to sneeze. And then you see like the kids, for example, I could tell you, I went to Notre Dame Academy, where I seen girls but getting dream cars for their sweet 16s that my parents couldn't even
Mhm.
afford, and they were crashing them, not
Mhm.
giving a fuck.
Not
Oh,
giving
it's
a
okay.
fuck.
I'm gonna get another one anyway. And
Yeah.
it's like, yo,
And you see that a lot here, especially in the island. I mean, I've seen
Yes.
some in Florida as well because we've both been in Florida, but being here on the island, especially with certain parts of the island, you see these kids who are just what's the word?
Privileged.
Privileged. Yeah, those
And
privileged
it's not a
children.
bad thing
who-
to be privileged.
It's not.
It's not.
But like I always say, like, okay, you could spoil your kids. You know what I mean? You want to spoil your kids with certain things, but there's always a limit. You know what I mean? And like for instance, this last job, I helped some people, and she came in with her parents. That the parents had supposedly a 9-bedroom house and was doing all this other stuff, but she wanted to go off on her own. She's 30 something years old, finally wanting to go off on her own, but yet had daddy and mommy still buy everything for her. You get what I'm saying? And then it was like, oh no, I want this one.
So I want to talk about this. Somebody just said,
Mm.
it says Facebook user. I'm sorry, I don't see exactly who you are, but parents' sole job is to prepare your kids to live a life without you. Giving them everything they want just hurts them in the end. It does.
It does. And that's why we're saying that we want, for us, for people who have struggled a little bit more and aren't privileged with everything, we try to give them structure of what it is to earn and work for things.
Mhm. And prioritize too,
prioritize.
because that's another problem too
Yeah.
that I see, right? Like for example, I could tell you, like, even in the school that I went to, when girls had birthday parties and stuff like that, some of the older people, more wise people, would give them like bonds
Mhm.
for their sweet 16,
Mhm.
right? Or will give them like stuff that they can invest in. Oh, okay, I'm giving you this, I'm giving you that. It's a beautiful thing, right? And then other people are like, no, I'm gonna get her a car. I'm gonna get her this. I'm gonna get her that. I'm gonna get her this gold. I'm gonna get her this. And it's just like, yo, like, and I see it with us with our kids, bro. Like, and trust me, I know it's hard, but there's no reason why you buying your 2-year-old Balenciaga sneakers.
Exactly.
There's no reason.
Exactly.
You just wasted money. They're only gonna wear it for
And
a few
even-
months.
and
They don't
even-
walk
and
yet.
I still you talking about sneakers. I still felt the same way when it came to like Apple products.
Yeah.
Like, why are you buying a 2-year-old an iPad? Why are
Mhm.
you buying like there's other things that you can have
You
these
can
kids,
invest.
you can
Yeah.
invest in something. And I get it. And in this generation, like, you know what I mean? And I could say I'm kind of one with the younger one, because sometimes you just, when you have to, and then
You can't
you
help
can't
it.
help it. But I stood strong in not being able to give them technology like that for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I wanted them to understand life in a different way.
Yeah.
And enjoy like going outside, enjoy actually being socially active, and not just stuck on a
And then when they get it, be
like on a computer
appreciative,
and a
because that's
phone.
important too. Because it's like I hate when I see videos on social media of kids getting a gift and they're like, "This ain't what the fuck I wanted.
Mhm.
I wanted an iPad.
Mhm.
You got me an iPhone. This ain't even an iPhone
Yeah.
12 or 13.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
Yeah.
Appreciate what the fuck you getting. You lucky you getting a phone.
Yeah.
You
yo,
know, they don't
they
appreciate
don't
shit.
appreciate it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, thankfully, there, I have 2 of them, and one of them is very much more appreciative about things. The other one, sometimes I gotta like listen. Like, there are other kids, but he does still do other things that he knows, like, oh well, mommy, can we do this to help other people? And that's
Yeah.
what I appreciate when I'm trying to teach my kids, but also have them learn, like, you need to work for
And you need
things,
to
you need to
save.
earn, and you need to save. Like, he already knows, like, well, I have my account, And I'm like,
Yeah.
but
Hayden's like that
but you
too.
need to, you know what I mean? Be
Mhm.
able to work and then maybe put more in that account.
It's funny. Hayden has me dying sometimes.
Yeah,
Like
no, it's funny.
and you know what? And I love it. I
And
love
the
the
boys are around
drive
the
that
same age, so
yeah.
they have that like.
Yeah, no, he's funny. Like
Yeah.
he tells me, and I was a little butthurt. I ain't gonna lie, but he was like, yeah, I need to put this money in my account so that when I get older, I could buy my grandma a house. And I'm like, what
Yeah.
about your mother? Like, what
Yeah.
about me? But it was cute because I was like, wow, he's thinking
He's
about
thinking-
the future.
yeah.
Like I need to put money away now so that when I'm older, and this kid's talking about driving a Lamborghini. Now, granted, he's
Yeah.
7.
Mhm.
He'll know no
Mhm.
better. But his goals are high and I
Yeah,
like that.
and I love that. I love that. I
Yes.
love that about them.
I'm like, okay,
honestly,
you're goal oriented.
because even with this one, did I tell you what Johnny told me the other day?
That part. Look, she said, Tisha said, one thing my parents taught us was the value of $1 while spoiling us. And yes, Jeff, we need to have you on the show. He said people are conditioned to depend on a dream of a 401k for retirement when it's a fallacy. Nah, one day we'll have you come up.
Yeah,
and,
no,
and
definitely,
talk
and
your
and
shit,
talk
but
and
spread
talk
the
your stuff.
knowledge. We need it.
Yeah, no, we really do, and there's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people that don't know, and
T
the
said,
priorities too.
You wanted
man.
to stop by.
It's the priorities too. There ain't no reason why you driving a fucking brand new, nice ass car, wearing designer sneakers with a designer purse, but getting in a
Yeah.
pissy elevator every day.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna use
That shit, that shit grinds
I'm
my
gonna use an
gears.
example, right? My in-laws, my ex-in-laws, they came from the projects.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But they were both very hard workers.
Mhm.
And my ex-father-in-law, well, my father-in-law, he has worked his ass off. They've come out with a financial plan where they were able to come out of projects by their house within the limit that they've been in there, have not only been able to rebuild this house in a community that isn't what it is, you know what I mean? Like, it's not an upscale community, but their house is like looking legit. And recently he just bought himself a pretty like fancy car, and he was like, he was excited about it. And I was like, Pops, I was like, and you deserve it. And you
Yeah.
deserve it because you have worked your ass off.
Mhm.
You've done things for your family, you've done things for your kids, you've done things for your wife, and even mom, like, she works for her stuff. But it was good to see that this man coming up, and he even told me, like, somebody that knows him from a supermarket was like, you give inspiration to people who want to try to move up, and that's the way you want to try to see. You want to try to come out.
You want to do better.
You want to do better.
And
you
it's
want to
not
grow
to
better.
say it's not to say you're not okay. It's not okay to splurge. By all means, splurge on yourself. You deserve it, especially as you're working hard. Because there's a lot of people out there that are very work oriented,
Mhm.
and they forget to take a break and enjoy themselves. Right? Don't wait till you're old to enjoy yourselves. Don't get
Yeah.
yourself so worked up. You constantly working that you forget
Mhm.
to live. I'm not
Mhm.
telling you to not live your life, but be smart about
Be
it.
smart
There's
about
no
it.
reason why you blowing
yeah.
all this money.
Know how to splurge.
Trying to
know how to splurge.
Yeah, it's
and don't show it
crazy.
off, people. I'm telling
Yo,
you, that's
showing it
one
off,
thing that
especially
I
in this
always try to say.
society.
Like,
Why you
I'm
showing it
very,
off? You that's gonna
like-
get you. That's gonna get you robbed. That's gonna get you. People wishing terribly on you.
Yeah, and then with a lot of
Plotting on you.
Yeah, plotting on you, wanting, it's just a lot. But a lot of the generations, like the younger
Yo.
people, want to be entrepreneurs.
Who is that said that? Do you see that? Because I'm like
Was it?
whoever's saying this, I just see Facebook user, but you spent it's straight facts. 80% of people that live in a project settle just so they don't have to struggle or afraid to struggle to improve their lives.
No, it's facts. And that's why I gave that scenario, because these people came from a position where they stood where they stood, but they didn't stay there. You know what I mean?
Oh,
They ended up moving
Miguel.
up. And
Good shit, Miguel.
Hi, Miguel.
Hey. Nah,
But-
it's true though, because I
yeah.
hate that. And it's like, yo, if you could, and I get it. Rents are high, houses are expensive and stuff. But invest. You invest your money. Let's say you in a project, right? Let's say you in a project, right? And you start making good money. Put that money away.
Yeah.
Put that money away.
Yeah.
Or invest that money so you can build it, so you can put a down payment on a house. And people say, oh, don't buy a house, whatever, the market, whatever. It's still an investment.
Another thing that kills us though, and I can't speak for everyone, but I know in our community is also, like, for me, right? When we try to save and we try to invest, but we're always out there to help family and friends.
Yo, facts.
You know what I mean? And I'm saying it for me because of my parents. My parents have been one, they have struggled because they're also always trying to help
Yeah.
family or friends, that live in
Bro.
other countries. You know what
And
I
I'm
mean?
gonna tell you right
Collecting the
now, I've
box and
seen it.
collecting,
I've
you know
and,
what I
and
mean?
I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand. I'm telling you, I love that I was blessed enough and privileged
Mhm.
enough to see both sides.
Yep,
I've seen
same,
both sides
same,
because
same.
I was always in like private school.
Mhm.
But I went to a private school in a predominantly minority area. Everybody was on scholarship, whatever. It was so I seen both sides, and I have friends from different backgrounds. But then going to that school, like it really like put into perspective
Where
the
you
different
stand.
worlds.
Mhm,
Yes. And where I stand, because that shit humbled me to fuck up.
Mhm.
Because I could tell you, I was probably in my elementary school, I was probably maybe one of three kids that their parents owned their house and they didn't live in a projects. I was one of three kids that their parents had a car. I was one of three kids or
Mhm.
one of two kids that had a two-parent household.
Mhm.
So it's crazy just to see the difference,
Mhm.
or and I get it, but it's like it's also the priorities too, right?
Yeah.
And I get it, regardless of your financial struggle or how you were brought up. When you start having kids, you should prioritize them and putting them in a path to where they don't have to go through what you went through. You don't give them everything. Make them work for it, make them learn, make them understand, like, this is how it can be, but it doesn't have to be this way. It
Mhm.
could be this way if you follow on this path. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And it's crazy because the biggest problem, forget helping other people, because I know that happens. We quick to help our parents, our friends, and
Mhm.
whatever.
Mhm.
Because I'm telling you, I didn't see some shitty situations where,
Mhm.
like, I seen on the other side how they live in, and they be like, "Oh, you're struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you figure it out."
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't even reach for their wallet.
Yeah.
They ain't reaching for the phone. They just like, "Yeah, that's terrible. I'm sorry you're
Yeah.
going through this. I hope you get past it." Meanwhile, we don't even have a pot to piss in, but we like,
Mhm.
"Yo, listen,
Yo, we
yeah,
need
we're
to
gonna try
collect
to hold you
something and we're
down."
gonna try to hold
And
you
then
down.
but that comes with the opposite end, where it's like when we do see one of our people coming up, it's mostly hate. And you don't get that
Do
on the
you
other side.
you
It's a
see that?
cultural
Do
thing. I
you see?
hate that
Oh
shit.
man,
I hate that shit.
I feel
Like
the
if
same
if
way.
if I see one of my friends
Mhm.
winning, we all winning. That's how I
Yeah,
see it.
that's the way
If
I
you
see it
winning,
too.
I'm winning, because I like to
Yo,
see my
let
friends
me tell
grow
you
and
something.
prosper.
Let me tell you
They
something.
don't be having it like that. Like the other side, they be like holding each other down. And then
Yo,
when they see that drive, they're like, "Oh, okay, you coming up. I see you, big boy. You know what?
yo.
Maybe we could work together." Our people, it's
Mhm.
always a competition. Oh,
Mhm.
you think you better than me?
Mhm.
Oh, fuck that. I have
Yo,
a
I'm
business,
so
you have a
happy you
business.
brought
We
that up,
against
bro.
each other now.
Really,
Oh,
I don't know what I'm
it doesn't
pressing.
have to be a
I
fucking
don't know what I'm
competition.
pressing. Girl, I'm gonna start pushing
I don't know
buttons
why it gotta be a
'cause
competition. I hate that shit. If you like for example, if you cater food and I decide to cater food, right? I'm not doing it spitefully. We might cook the same things, we might cook different things. You know what, sis? You did that. I appreciate you. You catering food. I see you. I see it. I'll give you a perfect example. I see it with nail techs. My nail
Mm.
tech, I love her to death. Sometimes she uses other nail techs. She don't want to do her fucking nails. The last thing you want to do is work on yourself after you just did it.
Exactly.
Hairstylists are the same way. So
Exactly.
they promote each other. That's
Exactly.
fucking beautiful.
That's beautiful to
That's
see.
how you work with
And
each
that's why I
other.
said I'm so happy that you brought that up, because like even before I met you, like a couple years ago, I tried to do this online selling thing on the side, and it was like a coffee like weight loss kind of thing, but it was more than that. It wasn't nutritional like thing that I was selling on the side, right? This is the shit that fucked me up in August when I like turned down, like when I took my Facebook and everything off, when I got scammed, whatever the case may be. But um there wasn't really much support my way.
Mm-mm.
Really no support at all.
It's all
Like
talk.
like
It's all talk.
it's all talk. Like some people, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
There were one or two in my family alone, one or two that had
Or it's
asked
like,
about the product,
yeah,
or
or it's like, yo, you gonna hook me up? No,
you know what I
fuck it.
mean? And it was what it was. But like I see, like you know, like my cousin's doing her Herbalife thing. What up, Sin? If you watching, man, you know, I'm 100. Like, finally was just able to get something to support like her, and also be able to learn and try to work on myself, because I told you how I was feeling, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
But even with that,
this,
because like even with
yeah.
that, and I'm not trying to be in people's pockets,
but
because not
even,
everybody
but
has
even,
it.
but even
But
when
even the support,
yeah.
it's like, yo, listen, I can't buy anything from you. But you know what, sis?
I'm gonna
I see you
post you
working.
up.
I'm gonna post you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
I got
something.
people.
Don't
I know
worry.
people that'll buy plates from you. I know people that'll get their nails
Yeah.
done from you.
And that's
I
shit
know
that I feel like I've
that goes a
never
long
really,
way
yeah,
too.
never really,
No,
and
you don't
even,
get it.
and even with,
No.
and even with music, right? Music, I've been doing
Oh,
music for a
fuck
really long
that.
time. Do you know how
Don't
many
get me
times
started.
I am gonna get you started?
I
Because
got
you know,
haters and I'm not even out yet. How
Yo,
about that?
yo, but what do I say to you?
No, I know.
You see,
I get it.
you
But I'm
see,
saying
But-
I got
but you see- but
haters,
then
and
that's
I
not-
ain't even
but that's what I'm
released a
saying.
project out.
But that's what I'm
I ain't even
saying.
got music out yet, and I got people like, nah, fuck that bitch. She thinks
Yeah.
she's better than me.
Exactly,
shit.
exactly.
It's not like, and it like,
but you see the difference,
or a
because
collaboration.
you and I, even when we first met, you and I, you know what I mean. People
Yeah.
were like, "Oh shit."
Yeah. By the way, the way that we first met, guys, because y'all gonna know, we both do karaoke at the same bar. Now, I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but I'm pretty talented at singing. I'm normally like one of the headliners of the karaoke night. This bitch came out, and I was like, oh, and my friends are like, yo, you might actually have some competition. And I didn't see it as, oh, I don't like that bitch. She gonna come out here and try to show out. I'm like, yes, finally, let's go. I want to see.
And then when I realized there was someone that I could actually sing, yo, how'd that come out?
No, she came out. She came out of the bathroom. Bitch still had the paper towel dry her hands. Like, yo, that was so good. Oh my god!
I was like, you gave me fucking
yes.
goosebumps. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, no, because it was
Yes.
love, and it was like
It's all love.
it's humble to be like, wow, do you not understand what kind of freaking gift you got? Like,
what I'm saying.
seriously.
It's
So
no
it's-
hate. It wasn't like, oh
No.
no, this bitch better find another place because this is
No.
my place. I don't get that shit. I hate that shit. I hate that shit. Like, honestly, and it's like it's all about thinking smart, right?
Yeah.
Like if I know somebody's competition, like for example, right? If I'm in like the cooking business, 'cause I've been thinking about now, low-key, right? If I'm in the cooking business, right, and people are buying plates from me, and people are buying plates from like an associate of mine, somebody I know, we're not really friends or whatever,
Mhm.
and people are comparing and talking shit on Facebook, you know what the fuck I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hit that person up and be like, listen, you want to make some bread together? Let's do a cook-off.
Let's do a
It don't even
cook-off.
matter who win. We both selling plates because now they got to buy your plate and my plate.
At the end of the day,
We
both of you are
breaking
winning.
bread and we both making
Both
money.
winning.
And
Both
guess
making
what?
money.
There's gonna be people that like your food more, and there's gonna be people that like my food more. And now
Mhm.
we just made fucking money and we
Yeah.
made customers. But people don't think like that because they can't see past the, oh, this person's competing with me. They think they're better than me. Who the fuck gives a shit? Even if they do think
Yeah.
they're better than you, grind harder. That energy that you use to hate somebody, use that energy to build yourself up so that you can be better.
Exactly.
Or you can show that you're better.
Exactly.
Fuck that shit.
And that's why I feel like, and that's where I go.
that holds
and,
no value.
and that's where I feel like where I get my thing of helping people from my parents.
Mhm.
Because even though, like, granted, I may not help everyone financially, you know what I mean? Because I'm still trying to get my shit together, and I got two
As you should. As you
lives
should.
that I gotta worry about. You know what I mean? But I'm always in a way of like wanting to see the people that I really love, that I care for, see them win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And also be able to give them the opportunity to learn how to invest in certain things, or reaching out like, hey, have you heard this? Or you know, it's
I'm about to
all
eat a garlic
yeah,
nut,
go
guys.
eat a
I'm, like,
gar-
sitting
eat a
here,
garlic.
like,
I know she was staring at it like, go. And Jeffrey, yes, no, honestly, and maybe one day you can come through. You know, you said you in the
He said
business of teaching.
His business is
Yeah.
to set up to teach folks how to help themselves and their loved ones to get a leg up in the mountaintop and be financially independent. No, it's true. It's true though. It's true. And but you know, and that's the other thing
Girl,
too.
you slacking in that drink. I'm just
I'm
saying.
slacking, yo, because I
Slacking.
didn't eat, yo. This is the first thing I'm eating all day. She tried to get me smacked. I'm
Just
trying to just
saying.
live a little.
Yeah, I'm trying to live right now. Oh man,
Guys, I'm feeling bold today because I got on the scale and I lost weight and it doesn't make sense, but I'm okay with that.
yo, facts. I'm the opposite right now. I was injured. I don't know how.
I know.
Maybe
how.
I do know how, but Um,
We ain't gonna talk about it.
just saying, I've been out of the gym and it's been really messing with me, like mentally, because that was a way for me to also, when I'm stressed and going to the gym and being able to just
But you know
work
what?
out.
You know what I want to say too to people like her, because I'm like that too. I'm gonna tell you, right? We are our worst enemies, right?
Yeah.
We psych ourselves out. So I'm gonna say this for everybody, for everyone, listen up, right? When you psych yourselves out, you're only like, we are still living. You're still waking up. You are blessed with the gift of waking up. So as long as you're okay,
Mm-hmm.
another day has come. It's another day to start over. It doesn't matter how many times you start over. It doesn't matter. You're fucked up on your diet. That's great. You're fucked up. I'm eating garlic knots. But you know what? Tomorrow morning, I can wake up and decide to hit the gym still. I'm not going to sit here and be like, well, I ate garlic knots. Fuck my life. That's it. I ruined it. Now I can't ever lose weight again. No, there's always a starting point, right? The end is not really the end. As long as you still living, there's still a chance for you to do better for yourself.
Amen.
Stop psyching yourself the fuck out.
You
And I'm saying it as an overthinker. I overthink
and that's my issue.
Yeah, you overthink and you're like, I'm
overthink.
wasting my time. Why am I even doing this shit?
But then I'm also one of those overthinkers that don't really express what I'm thinking.
Nah,
like
I get it. I get it.
And
you be
it's like,
overthinking so much that you be like, I sound crazy. And if I sound crazy to myself in my head, I ain't saying it out loud.
no, no, I'm overthinking where I'm like, yeah, you see, I saw that coming. Yeah, I knew that was it. Yep, I was right. Oh shit. No, but it is hard to be an overthinker. But you're right. And it is being, it is nice to be able to wake up and breathe. And believe me, I thank the Lord up above for giving me a chance every freaking day, be able to wake up, see my children, come home and see my children, because we each have our day. And we have to live
Listen,
for
we
today.
overthink,
And even though we struggling, we can't live in that moment. You
can't stay in that.
You can't stay in that energy,
and
because
listen,
then you're just gonna go.
I had to tell someone that's really close to me. Something about that, right? Because like I go through my stages. We're not perfect, and I go through my stages where I beat the fuck out of myself. I beat myself up. I'm like, I can't believe you let this happen again. What are you doing? Personal, like the personal struggle, right? And I'll feel bad for myself. You can't help but do that. But I don't stay in that place. I feel bad for myself. I throw my little pity party by myself. And then I'm like, okay, now it's over.
Same here.
Get over.
Yep.
Pick yourself up.
Yep.
Get your shit together. Let's move on. We're not going to dwell in this. And I feel like a lot of people and that person was dwelling in that pity. And it's like, you can't stay there. I get it. Your life is fucked up. But it's going to stay fucked up if you stay in your pity party. What are you going to do to change that? What's your, like, instead of focusing on, oh, my life is so bad and this is what's happening and oh my God, get the fuck out of that state of mind. How can I not feel like this again?
Exactly. And then
that's how you start.
That's where we start learning about learning affirmations, right? And how to speak positive into one's life.
Or learning to cope.
Or learning how to cope.
There's certain things that you're not going to be able to change. And it's not good to dwell on your past. It's not good to dwell on your past. I get it. Sometimes you do have to think back.
You do.
Because I do that too.
You got to think
back. Sometimes I be like, yo, I've been through this before.
You got to think
Why
back.
am I going through this? It's because I'm not learning.
And heal
from it. And sometimes healing takes a long time. But at the same time, you have to move forward. You can't keep living in that moment because then you stuck and you wasting all your time. Time is something you can't get back. That's another thing I keep telling people. Everybody's pushing money. Money isn't everything. It's time, right? Time is money too, right? Time translates to money. Don't.
What did Galaxy say?
I'm gonna read it in a second. Don't fuck yourself up thinking, you don't waste your time. Your time is valuable. Know your worth.
Yeah, and that's where a lot of people need to learn.
Galaxy said, "Eat some buffalo wings. That's what I'm gonna do when I mess up. Spicy chicken is God's answer." I can't. You never know what's coming out of that mouth.
Oh man, Galaxy, spicy chicken.
You know what it is for me, Galaxy? Strawberry ice cream or a strawberry milkshake.
You know what it is for me?
And some donuts.
Chunky Monkey ice cream. Some Chunky Monkey ice cream.
It's the Mexican food for me. I ain't gonna
Tacos,
lie.
it's fucking tacos, street
Listen,
corn.
I'm Hispanic. I'm Puerto Rican.
We
I love
Hispanic.
Puerto Rican food, but I love me some Mexican food. I love me some tacos,
I
some
like tacos.
quesadillas,
Seriously,
some what is it called? I can't even
enchiladas.
think.
No, we do
No,
enchiladas.
I could
I'm
do
hungry.
enchiladas. I could do
We do
enchiladas. They
enchiladas
do,
too. hmm
ooh, they do enchiladas too. What is it called? What is it?
What? Gorditas?
Gorditas. No, the
We're gorditas.
facts. Nah, what is it called? Tostadas.
Oh.
Tostadas.
You like tostadas? I don't like them too much,
I
but I love me some
them. I love the
tacos.
crunch.
I love me some
I love-
soft tacos.
Oh, you a softie. I like
No,
that.
I like it hard
like it
sometimes too, but I'm just
hard.
saying. It
I
depends
like
on what's
'em
hard.
big.
You see, this is how
I
we
like them chunky. This is exactly. I'm a foodie. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I'm realistic with myself,
Yep.
right? Like I want to
Yes.
lose weight, but I want to lose weight, but like not be skinny. I'm not trying to be
No,
skinny.
I've
I'm
never
not
been.
gonna be skinny.
No, I'm
Because
gonna
the
be
way
thick,
I eat and the way that I love food
thick
is
in all the right
amazing.
places. Yeah,
Mm.
but it's a struggle. It's a struggle. This pizza is good though.
Galaxy
I don't know
said
if Joe-
chunky
I don't know-
monkey ice cream done help me through some dark
Facts. You
times.
see what I'm saying? That's the shit right there, man. Chunky monkey.
And that
ice cream.
strawberry ice cream too.
So I'm just saying, if you guys want to send some things our way, chunky monkey ice cream, some strawberry cream.
No, I want a strawberry milkshake.
Strawberry milkshake.
Anyway, my fault for messing up the conversation. Keep speaking your positive message. Yo, I'm fucking weak. See how
know, right?
we
You
just
see?
went off on a food tangent.
And then we talking about soft and hard.
And I- yo,
you know,
and
and
it's-
it's gonna be like
it's funny too because like people like ask me like, and this is how I know like I have a problem. I might have a problem, guys. I'm such a foodie. I'm trying not to think about how hungry I am because it's like 1-2 o'clock in the morning and I'm up and I scroll through TikTok and it's all food. It's all recipes. It's all places. I'm saving places like I'm going there. And then it's like, and then I'm like, you know what? Let me get off TikTok. And then like I start, and then I be planning foodie adventures. Like I be like, yo, you know what? The Bronx is not that far.
no, it's
I'm
only
gonna
like 2 hours
go.
away.
I'm like, I'm gonna go. And
I'm like,
gonna
only
get that
2
chopped
hours away.
cheese, and I'm gonna try this, and I'm gonna try that, and that's my love language.
Yo, man, you
too.
can go to the Bronx right now and get some Jamie's
I want
just
I want a
saying.
chopped cheese.
or some freaking what is it? Morir soñando. You ever had a morir soñando?
So good. We over here talking about food, guys.
Yo, how we go from financial to like,
Food.
yo, drink up your fucking wine, man. Yo, she's slacking, guys. You see this shit, right? I didn't make it. I made it a little strong, but I'm just saying we didn't have much to work
I
with.
was gonna dye my hair today.
Why didn't you?
Guys, my son. Okay, so my son for the first, because he's 7, for like the first 5 years of his life, he has always been embarrassed because I'm that mom that's had purple hair and pinkish hair and blue hair and green hair and orange hair, and he's always like,
Mm.
"Mommy, your hair's supposed to match your eyebrows. This is ridiculous." I dye my hair. Mind you, I had, you guys remember, for anybody that's in a long-term
Her
fan,
mermaid
I
hair.
had like mermaid hair. I had like
Mhm.
aquamarine, greenish, bluish hair for the longest, for at least like a year or two. And then, business speaks. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to party in the front with the blonde and, business in the back. Now, my son is on this kick lately where he's like, so when you changing your hair back? Because I don't like this. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't like it? He's like, the blue hair is you, mommy.
You see, because then that's what he's gotten used to.
And
When
then
I
he,
did
and then
the
he told me,
blonde,
he said,
when
I like having the cool mom with the blue hair.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
You see, like I never really did anything to my hair. I barely
Okay.
ever dyed my hair. I've had like highlights. And a couple years ago, I finally decided to change. I needed a change. And when I need to change, I always do something with my hair. This is the longest that I've had my hair in a really long time. I've been itching to cut it. But every time I say something, everybody's like, don't cut it. And but I've been really short before. Like I've had like Halle Berry haircut before, like short. And for the first time a couple years ago, I finally dyed my hair all blonde. And I was rocking it. I loved it. It felt good. It felt new, got over it. Then I went back to my dark hair, which is more me. And Johnny was like, yeah, I was like, yeah, I want to dye my hair again. He's like, well, don't do blonde. He's like, no, but I kind of like the blonde, but no, mommy, I like the black. And like, they always have some type of opinion. Whereas Bella was like, it doesn't matter, mom, do red, like do something like, but she's a girl, so it's different. But
Mhm.
I don't know. I know we're over here chewing. Sorry if you hear us.
You have not
Munching.
lived.
What do you
You have not lived. If you are a female and haven't gone through changes to where you dye your hair, cut it, get a
Yeah.
piercing, get a
Yeah.
tattoo, it's part of the
Oh,
healing
let's talk
process.
piercings. Let's talk tattoos. I do want to get a tattoo though. Another one.
I'm supposed to get my
I know. Me too. Remember?
we gotta go do that.
Yeah, we gotta go do that. So I have had a couple different piercings throughout life.
It feels so good.
Mm-hmm.
That tattoo paint too. It feels so good.
It does. It tickles a little. It depends.
It's just like something that I don't know why women do it, man. Guys don't do it, but girls do it. You don't know. I'm lying. I feel like women's glow up is more focused on I'm gonna change myself.
Mm-hmm.
And guys glow ups, because I've seen a lot of guys go through glow ups. They more focus on like their body. Like a guy will
Yes.
hit the
But
gym aggressively.
it's still the same thing though.
He'll
change.
he changes, but like he changes his body. I
Yeah.
feel like females
we change our appearance.
yes, the
Mhm.
appearance.
The
It's
appearance.
like
Some do change
I'm
the
gonna have it
body.
different. I'm gonna have different
Mhm.
hair. I'm gonna do my makeup different.
Mhm.
Everything's different.
Mhm.
I'm gonna add tattoos. I'm gonna add.
I had a nose
piercings.
piercing a long time
It
ago.
would fit you. I can
And
see it.
I've been wanting it for a few years now. I have been wanting it for a while. And I kept pushing it back, And then all of a sudden I started seeing it come out again. And I'm like, now I don't want it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm like
Because
that
I
too.
get like that because I'm like, yo, I just wanted this. Nobody was doing it, and now somebody's doing it, or people are doing it, and I don't want to do it.
I'm like that too.
But I've
I
had
don't like
I
following
had one
trends.
when I was younger. You know what I mean? I had one when I was younger. I had when I had my nice stomach. I did have a belly button pierce, and it was
So
so
did I.
cute. One day,
Guys,
it's like one day. But other
there
stuff
was a point.
could be pierced.
There was a point
You know.
where I was a skinny mini, and I had something around my neck that was connected to here. That was connected to the belly.
Mhm. The chain. The chain. It was so nice. I know which one you're talking about.
To have lived and
Yeah.
loved. Nah,
And
I'm joking.
I do want to get a couple
Aw,
more tattoos.
Galaxy said, "Well, you women are beautiful regardless of what."
Oh, thank
Thank
you,
I
Galaxy.
appreciate that
I appreciate that too. Thank you.
because
For
I
the
don't feel
compliment.
beautiful today.
I don't either. I was
feel
struggling.
crazy.
I was
we were
struggling
we were
today.
both struggling
We
today.
both
Like I
struggling
said,
today.
bitch, I got two
She
little
said mini
bunnies
buns, and I'm like, oh, you're gonna look so cute.
and the weekend
T-shirt.
the concert was so nice, guys.
It looked lit though, for real. It looked lit.
It was so nice.
It looked lit.
You don't even know.
Yo, how we just went like seriously about the whole financial. I can't see nobody if anybody else is writing. I know Jeffrey. Yes, we would definitely please
I'm
hit
gonna
us
have
up.
Tisha
Message.
hit you up. We're gonna
Yeah.
set up a
You can
show.
also message us. We do have our page and our message box if you want to get in contact with us and we can work something out.
So
There
was also another
topic. Yes.
topic. I think
Yo,
I
those
was on
topics
it.
last week though.
Oh, they're good though.
Those topics last week.
They were good. I'm scrolling. My headache is going away, which is good because I had a headache because I didn't eat, but I am eating now. The topics were good, but okay, here we go.
You know what? I had to leave because I had to leave a little early last week, but I did see the end of the show and y'all had me laughing.
Yo,
Y'all had me
we were
cracking
lit as
up.
fuck.
Y'all were lit, and it. You guys did have a couple good discussions,
Thank you.
man.
He said, "Y'all ladies are beautiful." Thank you. We appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, Jeff.
So Alyssa had a comment, a topic
All
that
right,
I love.
Alyssa.
Alyssa said, "People who have anxiety just want attention. That's a stigma."
That's a good one, Alyssa.
That is a good
Topic.
Because I know I suffer from anxiety,
Yeah.
and I could tell you this right now: I love music, I love singing. I don't like the attention.
And I get so mad at her.
They see it. Anybody that see me sing,
You're so
I
mad
will
at her.
sing. I will hide in a corner.
And then if we know
I-
that she's singing, I'm like, what corner is she standing at? Because we
Yes.
know where
And
she's
it's
at.
like, don't. I'm like, don't cheer for me. Don't clap. Don't make me feel awkward. I'm not good at accepting gifts. I don't
Yeah.
like the
You
attention.
know what?
You know what I don't like
I'm,
either?
I'm
You know
like
what
that.
kills me?
I'm kind of like that too. I've gotten better now at this age because I feel more comfortable.
Uh-huh.
But that's the way that I was a couple of years. Like I knew that I could sing.
Uh-huh.
I just didn't. I especially when it's
No.
like 2 or 3 people. For some reason I get even more nervous. But
Then when it's a lot of people.
then when there's a
I
lot
don't
of
like
people.
either.
But
I don't
I'm
like either.
different now is where we sing it's more comfortable, so I feel okay.
Mhm.
And I'm having fun. I'm not singing like
Yeah.
like a freaking
Yeah.
Whitney Houston and Celine Dion, which we probably can, where we're not doing that show, we're just having fun. But I still don't sometimes like the attention. Like I'm not, and you're not good at accepting gifts. I'm not either. I feel so awkward. I'm like,
Yes.
and then
It's
and
like,
it's
what do I
like,
say? It's like, how do I react? And then like, I'm not good at that. And I'm
and then
also,
I want surprises from particular, like if I was with
people,
someone,
like
of
it's
course,
yeah.
But then it's like still like I'm such a
I don't
giver
know how
that
to,
I don't know how to
yes,
receive.
You don't know how to take it.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, thank you.
But I'm coming.
And
I'm
then it's
getting
like,
better.
you don't
I'm
like
getting
it.
better.
I'm like, it's not that I don't like it.
I am getting better.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, you just gotta say thank you. Just gotta,
Yeah, I don't like that.
because we also
And
gotta
I
know
hate,
other people.
like, I love going out and I love watching my friends have a good time. I hate when people point out that I'm having a good time. If I'm bold enough to go shake my ass on the dance floor because I don't do it,
Oh,
I
that I
don't
don't
do
care.
it.
See, because I don't really
And
have
you
anxiety,
pointed out
though.
like, oh shit, look at Ellie. I'm telling you, for my 29th birthday, I'm not gonna forget this. For my 29th birthday, I had a party. It was everybody, it was an all black party. I was like, everybody wear black because this is a funeral, because I'm gonna be 30 next year. So it's a funeral for my 20s. That was my birthday. And everybody was all dressed up all nice. And the one thing I fucking couldn't stand that I kept telling people, I would get on the dance floor and start dancing, and everybody's like, hey, trying to crowd around me. I don't like that. Don't draw attention to me. Don't do it. I'm gonna go up when I'm comfortable and I'm gonna dance. And I don't want nobody to say anything for me. That's why I'm the type of person, and I love it. I'm gonna shout outs to my favorite book and my favorite movie, Great Gatsby. I love when she said, I just love large parties. They're so intimate. That's how I am. I love being around a lot of people, because when there's a lot of people around, that's a lot of people not focused on me.
Yeah.
That's why when I go out, I will go to a fucking crowd. I'll go to a club, a huge club where there's going to be like 400 or 500 people and everybody's dancing. Because now I could wild the fuck out because nobody's paying attention to me.
Yeah.
But if I'm in a fucking bar and there's 12 of us and I'm shaking my ass, that means at least 8 to 10 are watching me shake my ass. I don't want it. I don't want the attention.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have anxiety. Okay, so I never had anxiety like that. I know there are a lot of people that have anxiety. I'm more of like, really just come on, like let's go. Like I'm a quick thinker too, especially because I've been in the field that I've been in for a long time. So it's just more of like head on. But I must say though, after I had my kids, there have been a little bit more fears, a little bit more anxiety with certain things where I was just like, wait, I never cared about this shit before. You know what I mean? Where I get anxious. But I'm still kind of, it's hard. Alyssa, I mean, it's kind of hard to say that people want attention with anxiety. I understand what you're saying.
I hate that.
I understand what you're saying. Because
that's not
because you
necessarily the
probably
case.
don't suffer from it. But there are a lot of individuals, a lot of patients out there that really struggle, and there are things that they cannot handle.
And it makes it worse when they get attention. I'm telling you, when you're getting attention, when you're having like anxiety attack, or that's the worst thing.
My mama,
the last thing you want is for everybody to be on you. That's like the worst fucking case.
And the thing is that because it's not even that, because it is a fear for them. They do start hyperventilating. Like my mom is one that started with her anxiety, I don't know how long ago. But it's been a long time now where she was always in denial. And then she would get mad at me, but there are now where I would get back at her, like, come on, like, please, it's really not that bad, blah, blah, blah. Whereas now I'm at an age where I understand her condition, and I try to do the best that I can because I'm also very like, just get over it. Like, it's
Yeah,
really
it's
not.
hard.
But she's seeing something completely different than
Different.
what I am
Yeah.
because of her anxiety.
Yeah.
And
It's
you
not the
have to
same.
you have to be able to put yourself in other people's shoes.
Yeah.
You
And
just
it's like,
have
and
to.
you have to
That's
understand
what
that
makes you
not everybody has been
a-
through what you've been
an
through.
actual human being with
And not everybody has that same strength or
Mhm.
that same tolerance that you do.
Yeah.
You know?
And
Like,
I had to learn that. And I learned
Yeah.
that from my mother because
I
it
learned
was
that
like,
too.
Mom, like, what do you know? Like, no. And we back and forth because it was like, what are you talking about? You know? And
Yeah.
it's like, no, you don't get like this. But again, I had to learn, how to be more sensitive.
Mhm.
I had to learn to be more sensitive to people's needs,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
people that suffer anxiety is
I
not,
had my
it's not
mom
easy.
ask me, she's like, when did you think like did you feel like that as a kid? And I was like, most definitely. And my parents were the type to sign me up for everything without discussing it with me.
Oh, you
There
were
was
just like,
no
yeah, you're doing
option.
this.
So it was like, yeah, you're doing this. And it's like, yo, I'm not good at meeting new people. Mind you, I'm a people person.
Yeah, you see.
I'm a people person, but I'm not good. I need to mentally
getting
prepare
introduced,
myself.
yeah.
Yes.
And
I need to
and
do it on my
now-
own time.
And not only
I
because of my
can't-
mother, I'm dealing that with Bella now. With
Yeah,
Bella's
it's hard.
not, eh, you know, my mother's always like, oh, but because everybody. It's not that I know everybody. A lot of people know me, and I am sociable. Even John used to say this. Like, I am sociable, but they don't know me. But I'm sociable also because I'm just sometimes people find it easy to talk to me.
Mhm.
As where for me it's the opposite. I can talk to you. I'll be there to help you with all your problems, but you best believe you ain't gonna know a lot about me.
Mhm.
You see how that works? Because I could be strong for other people, but because I have that strength, doesn't mean that you're gonna see my weakness. Even though I wanna be able to go to someone and let it all out. But how can I when I'm always busy trying to be strong for some other people?
And when I open up to people, because I felt
Yeah.
that, and when I open up to people and you fuck it up, it's gonna be hard for me to open up to you again.
Yeah.
Like, for example, I try not to people like uh-oh.
I don't know what's going on with this.
People okay, so like the way that my day works, I get phone calls all day from friends, from family,
All right.
all day.
There we
And
go.
people tend to call and try to talk to me about their shit, right? And they call me about their shit, and then like there's only certain people that I talk about my shit to,
Mhm.
right? And it's hard because it's like there's only certain people I trust. And if I trust you with my shit, because I know how it feels to be put in that predicament,
Mhm.
and you make me feel bad, or you make me feel if you make me feel like a burden, or you make me feel like I'm crazy, I'm never gonna talk
I
to
ain't
you
gonna
again.
talk to you again.
No.
Nope.
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 Not if you.
Because
Not if you make
I
me.
refuse to let people feel that way
Yeah.
when they, regardless of what mental space I'm in. Because sometimes I'm in a place where I'm like, I can't even. I hear what you're
Mhm.
saying, and I feel bad that you're going through that,
And
but
that's
I
why.
can't deal with that
And
right
that's
now.
why I let a lot of people assume. And that's
Yeah.
something that I've always struggled with in my life. Because people always, and even family members, you're always gonna assume. You ain't gonna really know. And if you're willing to sit there and believe other people's bullshit, then you never really knew me.
Take out your own trash. That's what that does.
Exactly, right. You never really knew me. Like if you and even as a close friend, for me, like I said, it's very hard for me to like open up to certain people. I also am. We're very much alike in a lot of ways, and when I open up to someone, and if I am open enough to one, is because I'm comfortable to be able to shed a lot of things that are going on in my mind that I can't share with other people. And once, yeah, just like you, once you show me that, oh, it's an issue, or that you're saying that I am playing, you know, like trying to seek, you know what I mean? What's the word?
I'm gonna give you the rundown right now.
What's the word I'm thinking?
These are the trigger words for us. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Ah,
Stop playing victim. 1.
that one.
2.
That one is a big one.
Stop feeling bad for yourself. 3. What am I supposed to do with that?
Mm.
Make me feel like a burden. Once you make me feel like a burden,
Yeah,
it's
you
clip.
ain't- it's clip. It's clip because it's like
Another one.
yeah.
Are you fucking crazy? That's crazy. Do you hear yourself right now? You're being crazy. No, I'm not being crazy.
Yeah.
This is how I'm telling you. And it's hard because it's hard. I try to see it from the other perspective because I get it. Sometimes my friends call me with some crazy shit, and I'm like, "Yo, you wilding the fuck out right now."
I need some more one.
But when you start
Okay,
doing that,
forget
you
that.
start invalidating feelings because now it's like, I might seem crazy to you, but that means whatever's going on in my head or whatever I'm going through is hitting me that intense.
Yeah.
And what you can tolerate might not be what I could tolerate, and what I could tolerate might not be your cup of tea. I had a friend put me in my place about that because I have somebody that I deal with in my life, and I was kind of struggling with trying to understand them, right? And I was like, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand. And my friend was like, you have to understand that they may understand you, but they may not have the tolerance that you have about your situation and what you're going through.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I get it. Cause it's like, for example, somebody I've probably been in like 8 car accidents. If somebody calls me and says I was in a car accident, I'm like, oh wow,
Oh,
are you
okay.
okay? Yeah, you good? Oh, so you good. Somebody that hasn't been in a car accident is gonna be like, oh, my God, that was
Oh my
crazy.
God, I didn't
Are you okay?
experience.
Oh my God.
Yes, it's a whole different reaction.
It's a whole
It's a
different
whole
reaction.
different reaction. A whole completely different reaction.
That's the best way I could explain
Yeah,
it. So it's like
yeah.
there's times that I've told people, like, I there's certain friends that I confide in. I'll be like, yo, you know what happened to me? This happened to me.
Mhm.
And I'm like, but I'm all right, I'm gonna be okay. And they're sitting there like, how are you not in
Okay.
shambles? How are you not in pieces?
You know,
What the
you
fuck?
know why?
And I'm
Because when
like,
we've been through so much shit, so much, you know, it's really like, okay, you just gotta pick yourself up and keep fucking moving
but
forward.
with that being said,
Doesn't
there are
mean
times that doesn't mean that
we
we're
don't
strong all the
go.
time too, because
No,
sometimes it'll be that weak
no,
little thing that
no.
that person might think, oh, it's not even that serious, that shit really hurt us.
And let me
That's
tell
the
you,
straw that broke the camel's back.
let me tell you something. There are not a lot of people that see me cry. There are not
Everybody see me cry at this
not a
point.
lot of Ellie's
I
more.
don't broke down. I
Ellie,
know now I am. I was never like that.
yeah,
But
I
this
mean,
last
and
year,
I know,
30 hit me hard.
but you know what's so you know what's so funny though? But like, I was even worse when I was younger. I cry a little bit more now, but not a lot of people see me cry. And if you have seen me cry, it's because I'm really going through shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I felt comfortable enough to be vulnerable enough to share that.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But I've learned, like, for me, for a long time, I've learned, like, you know, at the end of the day, people don't give a fuck.
Mhm.
That's the way that I have
But you know what?
felt, you know, the way that
Sometimes
you know,
because I used to be like that, and I think that's why I've been more open about my feelings, like expressing them.
yeah,
Like, I used to bottle my emotions and not show them, right? And then I had a situation where the person was like, you kind of like turned me off because you just didn't show me how you felt. Like, you told me how you felt, but you didn't show me.
yeah. It's
And it
kind of
was like,
hard.
and it's like that's because I held myself
Yeah.
together so
Yeah.
long.
Yeah,
Like, I tried so hard
yeah,
to not fucking blow up. And then sometimes it be that person that you need that needs to see that.
yeah.
And that's how people
Yeah.
learn too.
And
I'm gonna
and
tell
it's-
you, I've had mental breakdowns. I done blown the fuck up on people, and they be like, and that's when they realize, like, yo, like, this is what I'm putting you through.
but this is something what James said last
But
week.
if they like you, if
Remember,
they care, like he said,
like
if they
he said,
care.
if you are able to show that from the very beginning, and if they really like you, and if they really give a fuck about you, if they care about you, if they really, really love you as a friend, or as you know, something more than just friends, then they're not going to judge you, and they'll sit there and let you
Gladys.
vent. Gladys,
She said I felt that.
you see, right,
Yo,
mama?
what
You
you
get
doing?
what I'm saying?
Yo,
What
text
you
me. Text
doing?
me. What you doing?
No, text
baby?
me. The hell?
Text the group chat.
3-way, 4-way, 5-way. no, but seriously, it's really hard. You know, oh, just pick up for him.
It's my Bubba, guys.
Pick up for him.
I'm at the podcast, baby.
Let me say hi.
He's so cute,
I
guys.
miss you.
My baby's so cute.
All your friends say hi, and they can't wait to see you again.
Yeah, you coming back next week. Wait, guys, Hayden's gonna say hi to you guys.
You gotta say, just say
Hayden,
hi,
say
Hayden.
hi. Say hi, Hayden.
Hi guys.
Hi, Hayden.
Say girls gone wine.
What's my line?
You know, we talked already about that, so maybe some we'll be mixing some stuff up soon.
Call your father. Okay, love you.
He said,
Bye.
"Yes, ma'am." I can't. I adore this little boy. I
He's
can't.
gonna make me cry.
He's so cute.
He said, "Yes, ma'am."
He's so cute. He's so cute. But yeah, no, and it's hard. And for me, it's dealing, you know, because I'm dealing with that with Bells. And you know, it's so weird because I feel like Bella has gotten more of the hard side of me, even though this little girl has been spoiled and has shown a lot of love. She's learned how to keep, like, she just stays like a wall, you know. And I know that she has seen that from me, as where John has is more,
he's a
softy, more sensitive,
softy,
and
she's a softy with him. It's so funny because I see her all this like this little tough girl. She's all sitting here like, and then moment dad, it's like melts.
Yeah.
She's such a little softy.
She's a softy with him.
Both of them. Yeah.
It's crazy, but it's you know, but I've learned to speak to her to speak to her, because I have learned, and I saw this somewhere, where we struggle with opening up to people because there's a lot of things that we had to handle by ourselves. And even though I had my parents, and even though I came from a household with two parents, and they were amazing parents. Like, I'm not taking anything away from they were hard workers. And believe me, I've had a lot of opportunities in my life that a lot of kids didn't have, you know, going camping, going on trips, going on vacations, going to different countries, you know, was able to do that when I was younger, able to have things, cars, a house, and, you know, being taken out of a certain community to be able to be better, you know. But what I didn't have was being able to have someone to talk to about things and be emotionally vulnerable. You know what I mean? Like, I had to.
It's like, why are you crying? Get over yourself. It's not that
serious.
So
so it's hard, and that's why I say when people see me
that
cry,
makes you feel like a burden.
Yeah,
because then it's like, and then it's like you stay quiet because you're like, I don't want to stress you out.
I don't want to stress you out.
I don't want to add
and
to
then
your
it's
plate.
like, and then when I do, and if you're gonna come at me and say, "Oh, stop playing victim," like, you don't know half the shit that I fucking been through. You don't know half the shit that I've battled. You know what I mean? And for you to come out and say, "Stop playing victim," like, are you fucking kidding me? You know, that is a hit.
That's a trigger.
I just gotta put something on. Oh wait.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
I don't know. I'm just gonna press button. But I am trying to work on that with my children, because, you know,
that's my trigger for sure.
You know, I have to make her, especially because she's been through a lot, you know, and I want her to be able to feel comfortable enough to, you know what, it's okay to cry, and it's okay for someone to hold you. And even if it is just me, and even though you have a whole bunch of people that love you, it's okay, you know, to open up and be like, and be angry. If you want to be angry, be angry.
One thing that I want to stress, because I had this when I was younger, but I don't as an adult. I'm learning to get it back. Is one thing I want to stress, especially to daughters. Build their confidence and trusting their instincts to say no.
Yeah.
And I mean that in every aspect. Build their confidence in being able to dismiss themselves from situations. Especially as females, you know. I talk to one of my good friends all the time, says, "Yo, like, I feel bad for females." He says it all the time. He's like, "You guys have this extra added shit on you because of the way men are, the way women are sexualized." And it's like, you need to build that in your daughters to say no. And if you have a son, build him to accept no.
Yeah.
Because there is no fucking situation where it's okay to make somebody feel guilty for saying no. And I'm talking more than sex. And that's something that is a big issue in today's society.
Yeah.
People
Word.
people don't handle rejection well. It's like, take the no and move on.
Mhm.
There's no reason why you're harassing someone because they said no. Take the answer for what it's for. Now I get it, in certain aspects it's good to fight, but if somebody says no, it's no. you know Take it, and that's it. Cut it out. Cut it the fuck out. And you got to be strong. You got to be strong and trust your instincts. I've seen a lot of people, including myself, make very fucked up decisions because they second guessed their instincts.
Yeah.
Always trust your instincts. It's I rather, and it's crazy because, like, I've always been the one to be like, I'd rather ask for what is it? Ask for forgiveness than permission, right? That's how I am.
Mm.
But with certain things, especially that, like, like, I rather miss out on something good than lose the opportunity to even have it. If you feel any vibe is off, fucking follow your
Yo, follow your
instincts.
instincts. Follow your instincts. And that's what something, like I struggled with that for a couple years because I was so good at it.
Yeah.
So good at it.
And then it takes that one situation to fuck your whole confidence up.
Yeah.
And then you second guessing
Yeah.
yourself. And never
and
second guess
anything and everything
And it's
that
like-
you do.
And it's like, even if you made a bad call, right? Let's say you went out and you have bad vibes and you're like, I'm not liking this. I'm gonna go home. So what if the most epic night happened and nothing went wrong? It doesn't matter, because something could have really fucking
Yeah.
went bad.
Yeah.
And you would have possibly even lost your life. It's not worth it. There's always another day. There's always another time. You
Mhm.
just got to make it to then. And you're not going to make it if you don't follow your
Yeah.
instincts. You have to be able to follow your instincts.
And then you need those type of friends to be like, because let me tell you
Bro.
something. There are those friends who are like, yo, what the fuck? Like, really, come on, just chill, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But you also need those type of friends to be like, you know what, all right, man, just get home safe. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't feeling right. Let me know how you feeling. You gotta be able to support your friend if you really care about them. And we understand, like, people struggle. We've been talking about that, and it's just, how else to put it, like, you gotta be respectful, in other people's feelings. And just because you're having a great time doesn't mean that person is feeling the same way.
Nah, it's true.
Yeah. What's another topic though? Alyssa did have a good topic with anxiety.
Type and answer.
What's another one?
Okay, mommy, I don't know.
Yeah, Kev, it is important.
Oh yeah, forget not by you gonna call me, but call me.
Women or men.
Don't.
Lisette, I know you said never leave a woman behind, but women or men. And we did base on how women feel, but it really, there are a
Bro,
lot of guys that struggle too.
And my thing too, another thing, and it's very easy to do too, because I find myself doing it sometimes. Not as much as other people, but stop clowning your friends when they have those instincts too. Like, don't guilt somebody for making like
That decision.
Because sometimes we do it to each other. Like, sometimes one of us will be like, I don't want to go, and we're like, oh, you're mad whack, come on. But then we understand. We're like, okay, I get it. You're not in the right headspace.
Yeah.
Okay. Stop creating that pressure. Like, don't, like, I should be able to trust that if I tell her I'm not okay to come out, you should know me well enough to be like, if you saying you can't come out, you can't come out. Like, it sucks that you're not coming, but I understand.
I get it,
you.
but I get it. Yeah.
Don't be guilting your friends.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, you mad? I can't believe you did that. Blah 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 blah
Like,
blah.
oh, you're mad whack, you're mad corny.
No, sometimes people are just not in the fucking right headspace.
Listen,
Yeah,
but
she said never leave
fuck
a
men.
woman behind.
No, she said, but fuck
we
men.
come
Listen,
together, we
Lee,
leave together. Yeah,
I love
men
you,
too, but
and
fuck
we
men.
do. Some of us like to fuck men, but in a good way. But we're very neutral here. We are very neutral because we understand, we got sons, and we understand that guys get shitted on too. We can't we can't, we got to be realistic. We got to be humble enough to be like, all right, there are men that go through this, even though there are men that have fucked up a lot.
Yo, that's my thing too. I want to
You
say
could
that.
call in too, Lee, if you want
I
to,
want.
baby.
I want to say that
Yeah.
too. I want to say something too, right? Like with men, right? Because I feel like most men, not all men, but like most men have that pressure too. But I feel like the pressure from men comes from other men. So like if you're not down with shorty, or if you're not comfortable doing something, but you doing it because your homeboys is pressing you and
Yeah.
challenging your
Yeah.
manhood,
That's what I'm saying.
that's
like
pussy to me. That shows
I
you're more
feel,
put.
yeah,
I
I
will
feel like that's
respect
more
the man
pussy.
more
Yeah.
to be like, yeah, y'all niggas ain't shit. I get it. I don't want to do it. So the
Yeah.
fuck what?
Yeah.
I'm owning
And
myself.
I think that's man enough for
That's
a
man.
man to show them like, yeah, no, I ain't gonna fucking
I don't
do
like
that. I
that
ain't gonna
whole
follow.
shit. Like, no, you being a pussy. No, if he don't want to do it, he don't want to do it. Like, you know, not everybody's in that right headspace to do that. It's not him being a pussy. It's him being real to himself. He's not in that place, you know. And then it's like I don't like that. I don't like that stigma either. I don't like that whole, you know, you gotta be a man. You gotta be a man.
Yeah.
And you guys fucking take that
Yeah.
shit and
Yeah.
roll with it and
Yeah.
write it the fuck
Like
out.
and
I
like I
don't
said,
get
and like I
that.
said, we have boys. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And I have a good relationship with my son. I have a good, yeah, he's a mama's boy. So what?
Mhm.
But I am definitely not gonna be those mamas that can't let my boy do what he's gotta do.
I tell my son,
You
and
know
my
what I
son's
mean?
very like that too. My son, that's one thing I have to say. I'm trying to raise him to not be a follower, and he's very like, I
Yeah.
said I don't want to do it,
Yeah.
so I'm not gonna do
You
it.
see, and as
And
with
I
me,
want that.
and as with me, Johnny, it's the opposite where I have to tell him like it's okay not to want to do that just
Yeah.
because someone else is doing
Yeah.
that. As where Bella's not the follower. Bella cut people. Yo,
Yo,
Bella will cut you off in a second, and she won't care how you feel. You know what I mean? As where John is more sensitive of like, well, you know, but I'm like, no, you don't follow. You don't be a follower. If you feel in your heart that it's not okay, then you don't do it. Point blank.
that part. And I've had a lot of people mad at me. Like, oh, that's fucked up. You left me hanging. No, I don't agree with what you're doing. And just because I don't agree with what you're doing or I don't condone your bullshit doesn't mean I'm not your friend. That's another fucking problem too. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Yeah.
That's how you know I'm your friend. When
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bitch, you're fucking up.
You're fucking up.
You're
Yeah.
fucking up.
And that's a lot of things. And Kev is actually the Facebook user that was there. And yeah, sometimes you do have to reevaluate
Reevaluate
those
your friendship.
friendships. You know what I mean?
I
Because
said that outside. What did I
you
say?
did.
I
You
said if
did.
somebody's showing you that they ain't
Yeah.
shit and they continue not to be shit, you need to put them in the ain't shit box and move the fuck on.
Yeah.
She said her and my daughter.
And you
click in
gotta
that
and you
way.
gotta be like and be okay to ready to be, you know what, it just didn't work out. You know, I
Mhm.
try. And yes, Kev, I agree 100%. That's when you do have to, you know, evaluate your friendships. And sometimes you gotta lose some. As
Mhm.
much as it pains you, as
And
much as
and
it
sometimes it's
kills
not even
you.
painful because sometimes you just grow apart and you try to hold on to this connection that's
Yeah,
not
and
really
it's like
there
for
anymore.
what? It's not there.
It's like
You
it's
know,
okay.
but no, but and I say pain because you know there are those connections where it's like you never thought that it would ever come to that, you know, to that end. You get what I'm saying? But it sometimes it just has to happen. That's what evolution is, and you gotta
Galaxy
know
said,
when
but
to
we
cut
all ain't
people.
shit sometimes. No, that's fine.
No, that is facts,
But
Galaxy.
I'm talking about
but
consistency, right?
but the
I'm talking about
consistency, you know, and even bringing it back from consistency. If you ain't
Yeah.
consistent in shit, you know, why are you gonna keep riding that wave with that person who's only gonna hold you back?
Yep.
You know what I mean? And like Ellie, I'm a type of friend too that I'm gonna be 100% with you.
He says
You may not
spirals.
like it.
Yeah, spiral. No, you can spiral out of it. You see me spiral, but I don't let that affect our friendship.
No.
And there's been times where she's had to tell me, like, "Yo, oh, you tripping?
Yeah.
Take it easy."
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna be.
And she may not like what I have to say sometimes. And I'd be like, yo, but I'm looking at the other person's perspective. And she'd be like, nah. But I'm like, yo, but you gotta see. And that's why I am very big. And I've been saying it from the beginning. You can't point fingers at someone else without pointing 3 fingers at your fucking self.
Yeah.
You gotta know yourself. Point blank. You gotta know yourself. You gotta know your wrongs. And you gotta be able to see, like, okay, wait, I fucked up.
And you know what the thing is,
Or I
too?
didn't fuck
And you know
up.
what the
You know
thing
what I
is
mean?
too. And I want to say this because I noticed, and this a big major part in where I'm at in my life. I have a lot of friends that we're all spiraling. We're all going through shit, right? We all just turned 30 or getting over just turning 30, and our lives are moving, and people are moving on, and people are settling, and everybody's living their lives, right? Everybody's starting to move into adulthood permanently, right? At this point. And it's okay to spiral. We all have our
It's okay.
moments,
Yeah.
but it's taking accountability so
Mhm.
that spiral doesn't consistently happen about the same shit,
About the
right?
same shit.
If you're spiraling because you going through shit, granted, all right, I'm gonna be there for you. But if you continue
Hey,
to
yo, what the
spiral,
fuck?
That was the wrong one. Sorry.
if you
I meant to do
continue
this.
to spiral over the same fucking shit that we've been over, I am going to be over your shit.
Yeah.
Right? It's accountability. And then own that. You know what? I spiraled out of control. I did too much. I did this,
Yeah.
whatever. How am I gonna move on from this?
And that's
you
why I
know?
brought up of like I always felt like I always fought harder for others than what others would fight
Fight
for me.
yeah.
And
you can't put that on nobody because that's
and
the person that
Kev,
you are.
and Kev, what you say, like, yeah, we are. And Kevin, I know for a long ass fucking time, he used to sing too. By the way, yes, Kevin, I'm blowing your spot up, but you know, we were acquaintances. We met in high school some point. You know, we know a lot of people, a lot of the same people. But yes, it does happen in our lives where we grow up and people just become acquaintances. You know, you have your very few friends. I've only ever had a very, very few friends. I know a lot of people. A lot of people are my acquaintances, but not a lot of people know. Again, they don't know me. They don't know, my family and how we were. Like I said, there was a very, very few that actually did. But you also have to be willing to be able to be ready to let go when it's
Mhm.
time to let go.
Yeah.
Even if it comes to friendship, because there are those people that are not just gonna be, growing with you. They're not gonna be,
and it's it's like seasons, bro. People come and
they come
go.
and
They're not
go.
supposed to
They
be there
come
all
and
the
go.
time.
And I say it is painful because, like I said, like you go through life, you go through certain situations, certain seasons with people where
Said, can't ditch me.
no, man, that's right now. Our daughters met today, actually, for the first time. Our daughters actually met today, and the way they just freaking linked, it was like they were friends for a long time. And I told her that's some like soul family shit right there. Yo, the way that I met Lisette, you want to hear this funny story? Lee, can you call in? Call in, Lee. The number's down there. It's 718-477-0139. Again, the number is 718-447.
Yeah, I'm
like,
like,
0139.
he said that's growth, but not a lot of people are self-aware and understood that loss is a part of life. No, it's facts.
Yeah,
it's facts.
It's facts.
And you know what it is? You know why you lose people? Lack of accountability all the time. Lack of a lack of accountability and lack of consistency. You gotta be fucking consistent. And especially at this age, you have to be consistent as fuck. You have to be consistent. Like, it's like, now you're an adult. Now you need to be on your P's and Q's.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying
we ain't
for you to be perfect,
no
but you gotta
more.
be
We ain't
consistent.
18 no more. We ain't 20 or 21. No, we, some of
And
us.
that's what happened. Yeah, he said death, loss of friends. We're at an age now where like our parents are sick or dying. Like people, important staples in our life are passing away. Our teachers are like,
oh, there it is.
We're growing.
Where's the phone?
People are. It's over there.
Okay. All right, Lee. I'm coming.
People are really going through shit, and it's like we ain't got time for those games no more. It's time to be real and serious. But consistency is key, bro. You got to be consistent. Everybody's and count and every. Oh my god, we old heads now. Yeah, no, it's true.
Cause you going live with us today, Lee.
I'm getting litty, yo.
Yeah, I know we all getting litty. Okay, so this is Lee. Lee, say hi.
Hi, tequila shots all around.
Tequila shots all around, baby. You ain't here, but we got some tequila and wine. Yes. So, I don't know if you could hear her, right?
Yeah.
So I was gonna tell you the story with Lisette.
Good, I have time to eat another.
She actually. Okay, so how I met her. You want to tell the story, Lee? Because I think you might remember a little bit. I remember some.
Let you tell it, baby.
Okay. So Lisette used to be one of my brother's ex-girlfriends, right?
Ooh.
So my brother, he came back from the Marines, right? Or something from boot camp or something. And I started going to high school. He had came back and he came to pick me up. And She sees him hugging me because I haven't seen my brother in a long time. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know you were gonna be here. And I guess she like questioned him, and he was like, yo, what? Like that's my sister. So after that, Lisette was in a grade, higher than me, and she just kind of took me after her wings, and then from there,
was
my
so
ex-boyfriend,
smile.
yeah, what happened?
It was that smile. And I was like, oh my God, look at, because you guys don't look related. Okay. So I'm more beautiful.
Thank you.
But it was the smile that you gave me. And I was like, who is that girl?
You're like,
Your
who's that
eyes, your little
girl?
cheeks and your eyes, something about your whole face right there has always made me like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful.
Aw, thanks,
Aw.
Lee. Yeah, and from there we just clicked. We clicked, and we would have certain classes, and we would cut classes together. We would go to different classes, and
Voice, I would make you sing to me because you had
yes,
that banging voice, still do. Just sing. She would make me sing, and I would sound like a cat on the fence, but she would help me with my vocals.
he's so
Mm-mm.
silly. But yeah, no, but Lisette,
An art class.
yes, an
Art.
art class. Yeah, yo, we would cut classes just to go to classes. Yo, we're so stupid.
Y'all
But
wildin'.
yeah, we were wilding. But Lisette
That
did.
was a goodie too.
Lisette put me on to a lot of things too, because Lisette, if you don't mind me saying, you've had a hard not life. You know what I mean? And
I was goody. I didn't do none of that shit.
Lee did put me onto a lot of things, and and it's great to see you. You know what I mean? You're doing really great.
Don't. Yes. Go ahead. You want to tell it when you did the karaoke at Applebee's.
Yeah, no, I didn't even, I honestly, I think somebody brought that up, and I almost almost forgot about that. But I was saying, like, it's great to see, you know what I mean? Like, like our friendship is what I'm trying to say, is that we haven't talked to, especially when I moved away, right? We haven't talked for years, but we always kind of stayed somewhat connected because of social media. But at the same time, it's great to see her, you know what I mean, grow and be able to want to see you, do good. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's that type of friendship,
And I love you and appreciate you so much, beautiful.
Yeah, in years. She just recently lost her father, and again, may he rest in peace. I love you. My heart is with you. And again, I haven't seen him forever, and I tried, and I showed up as I could, even though it was a few minutes, and it was nice to see you. And our girls just met today for the first time, because I saw her daughter. I was like, wait, I know that face. And she has a beautiful daughter, and the girls clicked. But you get what I'm saying? Like, Lee, you're still, I know you're going through a lot right now, but you're still staying up. You keep your head up, and stay positive, stay beautiful. She's another Herbalife distributor. You're a Herbalife distributor now, right?
Yes, I'm still doing my Herbalife. Yes, my love.
You see, so y'all guys
Yo,
want to
share
yeah.
your share your
information.
share your page on our page on the Girls Come Wine.
Yeah, share your page. Cynthia too. I don't know if Cynthia Alv is there too. You guys can share out. We're here to promote people. Danny boy.
And your cousin Cynthia and my sissy Missy was the ones who put me onto it.
Yes, you see, that's what I said. I don't know if Cynthia's on right now, if she's hearing live, but yeah, guys, please share your pages. We're here to support you guys, and again, I love you. And
how we hung out too.
Yeah.
Me, you, and I believe it was Stacy. I believe it was Stacy.
I don't know. I don't know, Lee. I'm like, I don't know, Lee. But yeah, no, it's great to hear you. Thank you for calling in. I kind of wanted to just share our story and just kind of say, like, even though, like I said, we hadn't seen each other for years and certain situations happen, we're always kind of connected. And I only want the best for you. Oh, some happened. But Lee, I know you're hearing me live right now. If anybody else wants to call in,
Daniel.
the number is 718-477-0139.
I think we're gonna finish soon, though.
We are gonna finish soon. All right. Phone died. Her phone died.
It's 10:15.
Do. Kev, thank you for that. Yes, God bless his soul, for real. Kevin's another one. Thank you guys for listening. I mean, we over here. I don't know any
I know
topics. Did you read
Daniel,
anybody?
You have any topic? We gonna
Dan,
talk
yeah,
about-
Daniel.
You got any
Daniel boy.
topics for
Danny
us?
boy. You want to call in Danny?
I have a topic.
Okay.
I
what is
want
your
people's
topic?
opinion on.
Okay, wait. Is this topic going to change a little?
I have a topic. I
Change
just
the
want
vibe.
people's opinion on this. Right.
Okay.
So I've been going back and forth with my friend, and we haven't like been able to see eye to eye on it, right? Because
Mm.
it's all about perspective, right? So if you are dating someone for, I want to say a little bit past the honeymoon stage, right? I'll give it, if you're dating someone from like, let's say you guys been together for over 6 months, right?
And in what way together?
No, like together.
Yeah. Okay.
If you're together, if you're
Okay.
dating someone, like if y'all are a couple, if y'all are exclusive
Okay.
for
Okay.
6 months, right?
Mhm.
And that person, that person doesn't, I'm trying to think of ways to explain it. Okay, so you guys always spend time together. You're always spending time together. But you guys haven't met each other's friends, family. You guys haven't gone out, just you guys. And you guys haven't there's no like social media presence that you guys are together. There's no type of anything.
Oh, who is calling in? Let's see. We got some calls today. Hello, Girls Gone Wine. Wait, what?
It hung up.
It hung up. I don't know. Try again.
Somebody said, "Oh, that's the smoochy no you hang up stage." No. I'm saying like, okay, who is that?
Hello.
No.
They were talking before.
Somebody said, "Oh, that's a 007 type of relationship." That's what I'm trying to say, right? So, okay, so the person is, I know the couple very well, so it's hard, right? It's hard not to judge, but like the person is very private about their life. They're not social media privy. They're not really big on that, right? But in the beginning, it was very lovey-dovey, occasional a little posts about their person.
Mm.
They talk to their friends about the person, but then like where they're at now, it hasn't been a change. Like they didn't meet friends.
Oh,
They didn't meet family.
yeah.
They hang out with each other, but it's like not out in the open.
In the
Sometimes
open,
it is.
It is, but you haven't really met the friends.
No.
Not you. I'm saying in general. Like
She said, "Fuck, buddy."
Lisette, I'm telling you.
Right?
I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying.
And this girl got some wisdom. Oh man, I think I might want to talk about a situation too. But I don't know. What do you guys have to say? Like if she
Listen, he said 6 months.
This
Okay,
person.
so this person, they have been through a lot in their relationship. I seen it. They've been through a lot of shit. They're only dealing with each other. Okay, so Kevin said, okay, so if they're not heavy on social media and they both cool with how shit is going, who cares? Social media is for everybody else. The real is between you and that person. I get that aspect. That's the point.
Okay, but how
that's the
about
back and forth, right?
That's the back and forth. But
it's
how
like,
about if
okay,
this person?
so they've been together, I want to say like 8 or 9 months. I don't know. I think it's a little bit less. It might be a little bit more, right? Something dealing with the outside is toxic. Sometimes, yes, I get that aspect.
Yo, it's like
Galaxy said that nigga might have warrants. I'm fucking weak. There's no warrants.
No.
It's just okay. So it's okay. So let me
sometimes
let me
the outside is
rephrase
toxic.
this.
You're
right.
Absolutely
You're right,
Kevin.
You're right.
But
right?
the situation is what she's trying to say is
The
leave
situation
social
is-
media aside.
Even at that was part of the thing. But the real issue is, if you're with somebody, this is the issue that I see that I'm trying to tell my friend, right? If you're with someone and you want to be with that person, right? You
Wouldn't you want to introduce them
yeah
to people in person?
wouldn't you want, and even if you're not that close with your friends, right? Like, if you see a future with this person, or if you're spending time with this person and this person is a big part of you, or you want them to be a big part of you, you're going to want to do things with them, right? And it's all
Mhm.
about prioritizing. And I think in the beginning of the relationship, because it was honeymoon stage, they were prioritizing, right?
Mhm.
And then they went through a lot of rocky shit.
Mhm.
And then the prioritizing went down. And what I mean by
Yeah.
prioritizing, I'm not knocking I'm not
The
knocking
situations.
any situations,
that they were
because you know
going
there's
through.
personal shit between them.
Mhm.
But like for example, like if somebody, let's say the person wants to go out, right? They're always hanging out. Um and that person's like a homebody, right? And it's like, oh well, you know, I kind of want to go out and do something. And it's like, oh, there's always an excuse, right? But the
Mhm.
excuse never pans out, right? So
Mm.
like if the excuse is, oh, but I'm tired, but that person will go out with their friends. Or the excuse is, oh, you know, I don't want to spend money, but they're spending money on other stuff, right? To me as a person, like what I'm telling my friend is, it's how you prioritize, right? It's what, it's
Um,
not in what people say, it's what they do,
I don't
right?
know. Lisette said it can be that that they're embarrassed about their past and know that their family and friends are going to bring it up.
Yeah, but that's something that has to be dealt with
Anyway, you know,
anyway.
especially if you're dealing with some type of relationship. I feel like if someone's gonna hide you, you know, and it's so
Teddy.
Teddy, hi.
Galaxy said, "Oh, a girl might have crazy baby daddies." I'm fucking weak. No,
Listen,
that's possible.
that is possible. That is possible, but I here you pick up because that shit ain't working for me.
I'm gonna wait.
Pick up.
Oh, Kevin's calling in.
Kevin Bells, welcome.
Hello, it's Girls Gone Wine. Wait, hold on. We can hear you. Hello.
That nigga's cheating.
And this is coming from a grown ass man who's married with a few kids.
No, I'm just saying. That's just what it is. Like, cause see, it was different. Like, if it was like if they were both on the same page, they didn't mind not exposing their relationship to the outside. That's different. But if it's the dude that's like, yo, I'm sorry, man, I can't meet up. We can't do this, that.
Oh, but we can hang out at home.
Out with his boys and doing all that shit.
Mm.
That sounds funny to me. That sounds a little funny to me. You know what I'm saying? But again, what do I know? I'm a married ass nigga. Mad kids. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I said a few kids. You said mad kids. You made it seem like you got a whole army.
Nigga, they're everywhere. Every time I turn around, I'm like, you mind too? Like, shit is crazy.
Oh my god. So you say the person is cheating?
So you think, or do you think that the person is just embarrassed?
But the question is it even cheating? Because do they even call it a relationship?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the question.
Yeah, no, but say this person is stating that they're theirs, like they're together, but like I said, they only do a couple.
I think Claudia caught on to who it is, so now she knows. Yeah. So
no, I've been caught on. I just didn't.
Yeah. So they're together at this point.
Yeah.
They're together. There was points where they were kind of like, they've always been together. Let's be honest. They've always been together.
Yeah.
They had their on and off moments where they weren't on the best
Like
page with each other.
Every type of relationship.
But they still end up fucking each other and being together. So they've always been dealing with each other. But it's just like I think, and I tried to tell this person, like, I think their situation kind of turns him off, and therefore he's a little bit hesitant to move forward. But
you said the word. You said the word though. Situationship.
Yeah, situationship.
Situationship.
That's like he
different.
He just doesn't want to. He just likes that situation, but he doesn't want to move forward with it. So
that
really
part
it's up to her to be like, yo, I'm worth this much more in this relationship.
Yeah, but
She has to
so
be
let me ask you
self-aware.
this.
Hey, yo, what the
Let me
fuck?
let me
Sorry,
ask you
wrong
this,
one.
Kev.
Wrong
Wait,
one.
I want
Sorry.
to let me ask you this, Kev, because you just brought up a good point, but it kind of bothered me the way you said it. Do you, as a
Shots
woman,
fired.
what you said bothers me, right? Because why should she have to tell him what she's worth? Shouldn't he know already?
Not necessarily,
He
honey.
should, but he should know her worth.
9 months in,
To
you don't know her
that.
worth?
No, she should know. She should know her worth, not to be in that situation. She's
Ah.
putting herself. She can take herself out as much as she can put herself in that shit.
Mm.
So by her staying in there, that's degrading her character.
There you go, Kevin.
I'm not saying that, like she's determined, but she's a grown-ass woman. But she's a woman. She's her own person. She's her own entity. She's able to move away from that situation effortlessly by saying like, "Yo, I'm worth this much more than what you're giving me. I need to see what else is out there because I need to respect myself more because I know that somebody's gonna want me the way that I want them." You know what I'm saying? It's all about energy. If you giving me an energy and it's off, I gotta reciprocate that energy, or I could just like be done with you and keep it moving.
Exactly.
That's my thought process.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And if that person feels like they can take advantage of that energy, and if that person is going to keep letting it ride, if they're going to keep letting it ride, they're going to do what they're going to do.
And that's the thing. That's the thing that I be saying, right? Oh, Galaxy said, interesting. This is getting spicy. Daniel says, sex may be great, but relationship side of them is no good. No. So I'm gonna say this from what I know, right? From what I can see, they have a lot of potential to be a great thing. That's why I be on the fence with trying to tell them you should do this, you should do that, right? Because at the end of the day, it's not my relationship, but they have a lot of potential. When they are good, they are really fucking good. But
are they good in secret because of this other person? You get what I'm saying? There's a difference, and that's where Kevin.
We don't know if there's another person.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's where Kevin. That's where Kevin.
Y'all got some more fucking shit to the equation and shit. Like niggas don't even know this.
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying, because I feel like, you know what, if you were genuinely loving a person, and I'm not saying that they're not, but if you're genuinely loving a person, even though that there's a situationship, yo, I'm gonna be showing you off. You're gonna best believe you're gonna know who my man is. You're gonna best believe who his girl is.
Now, granted,
you get what I'm saying?
This is the only thing that makes me sway on it. That I don't the vibe is off of me, right? In the beginning, it was good with the flaunting, and it's like you're mine,
yes,
right? And the moment that it got rocky, that's when it was like, maybe you're not mine. And I get that because they went through shit.
Yeah,
but it's like if you
because they've been through situationship.
If you are going to continue to deal with this person, then you have to be real with yourself, and you got to be real with them. And I feel like that's the problem. I feel like there's stuff that's not being communicated
on
from
both sides, and I agree.
I
Kevin,
feel like they both not communicating
from both
correctly.
Gotta be real with each other.
Yeah,
I agree.
Right now, this situationship or whatever y'all call it, that shit is just straight stagnant.
Yeah,
the shit ain't going nowhere. And you know what? You said something about potential.
Teddy.
Potential is cool and all, but let's say like, you know, their relationship right now is just a seed. Potential is water, but you need sun also. It needs another element in there. You know what I'm saying?
Teddy and Daniel.
I get it.
It's just potential. Potential ain't.
Hold on, Kevin.
You need to work on
you
it.
do.
Nah,
you do
right,
need to work
right,
on
right.
it. You're right, Kev. We're gonna read some messages over
thank
here.
you for calling
no,
in. We appreciate
seriously,
your input.
Kevin. Thank you, and please come back again. Much love.
So Teddy said, "Let me play advocate here. Maybe she don't make him completely comfortable enough to be shown off."
Oh, you see? And then Daniel said, all you girls are in pain. Daniel
are a pain. Laugh out loud. Teddy said, no man want to be all out in the open. Then he finds out he's getting played publicly. No, that's true.
No, that is true,
That's
Teddy.
true.
And you know, we always go for both sides. But in this situationship, like, you know, if this person, like I said, if in the beginning, and it's kind of hard, and I agree with you because you're a man and you're kind of seeing it more on the man's aspect,
Perspective.
on the man's
That's what I wanted to
perspective.
see.
Yeah, where it's like, okay, in the beginning it was all good. In the beginning it was
He
like
said
you were
ma-
going hard,
Yeah.
but then you go through situationships, and that's when you really get tested, right? That's when you really get tested as a person to be like, okay, wait, am I really gonna go through this, or I'm gonna fall back?
Okay, so I'm gonna throw another aspect out here because there's another issue that I see with them that this person isn't picking up on.
Look,
He
vulnerability.
said maybe she's showing red flags, but he ain't confronting her about it because he want to keep her. Yeah, no.
I
facts.
mean, no, that's
And then
facts.
vulnerability is a double-edged sword. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you something about that vulnerability shit, right?
I know you're joking,
So
Daniel.
I'm gonna tell you something that I've picked up on it that I don't like, right? She be there. She's a rider. I see it. She's a rider. And he is too, but not with the same energy. So I've seen her go through shit where he's kind of like put himself first, and I've seen him go through shit where she put him first.
But
that's a problem.
yeah, and that is a problem because he could probably, because in the beginning though, this person wasn't putting themselves first, and because of certain situations,
They started putting themselves
that
first.
person started putting themselves first.
Uh-huh.
You get what I'm saying? So I think that they have to be real with each other.
Yeah.
A lot of guys, you know what?
100%
And
real,
and I'm
too.
gonna say this, and you guys may not like this, but you men don't like to talk about your emotions. You guys like to
No.
hide everything in a box. You guys
Or how
like
you feel about shit.
or how you feel about shit, or just because you think you're a man, it's like, oh wait, I can't tell her how I feel, or I can't tell him whatever the case may be. If you're with a man, if you're with
Somebody
a woman,
said just get them both on the phone, let them talk it out. No.
What did Daniel say?
I'm not doing that.
Nope.
I'm not
What you
blowing up
mean, no?
nobody's spot.
What you mean, no, Daniel? What you need? What do you mean? When you're in a situation like
So Teddy said unequal energy exchanges lead to toxicness. That's what's happening. I see it happening.
Yeah, and I see it
I
too.
see it happening.
I see it too. Wait, T's back on. Where's T?
T said your friend needs to learn to
T.
put her first. It sets a new standard for him watching her take care of herself. Yeah. Real
Facts.
men don't
T.
cry nor speak about their feelings. Daniel's just take that toxicity and shove it up your ass.
Yeah, Daniel. Come on, Daniel. Seriously.
No,
What did
we
he
are
say?
not doing that.
What did he say?
He said real men don't cry nor speak about their feelings. No.
Real men?
That's bullshit.
Real men
No,
do.
he's trolling.
I know he's trolling.
He
He
put
is
the
trolling.
LOL.
He
I
is
know
trolling.
he's trolling.
He is trolling. Yeah. Daniel left my
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, the unequal energy exchanges. I agree with that. I agree with that. I see that. I can see how that
T
that
baby,
can lead to
we miss you.
toxicness, because that shit is real.
It is toxic. It
It's
is toxic. And that's where we
you-
come back. That's where we come, and where it stems from healing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you were able to heal whatever you've been through, right, then you are able to handle the situation in front of you, and not be able to stay stuck in the past and be afraid. You got to believe
He
in
said
what
that's
you
right.
have.
I'm not trolling. Somebody said that's the unfortunate stigma. Men and emotions don't mix. So I'm gonna say this, right? Because I love what Teddy said about the mixed, like the whole.
Lydia Gonzalez said, "Yeah, just get them both on the phone."
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I wish, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not blowing up spots.
Yeah, we
That's
can't.
I'm probably gonna get shit for even bringing up the situation and going into depth. But no, I get what you guys are saying. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna talk to this person.
No, I think
I
you should. I think you should talk about this person. And honestly, like I said before, what I was trying to say is that you just gotta be honest. You gotta be able.
You know what it is.
You gotta be
though? And
able,
you know
because
what it is?
Kevin said it. Vulnerability goes on both sides, right?
Yeah.
So when you're able to be vulnerable and I don't even think as vulnerability. I feel like just being real with yourself.
Yes.
If you're able to do that and be real with someone else that
See,
you
but-
love, or that you
so-
are wanting to have a future with, you should be able to
So
to
I
have
think
that.
that's part of the problem, right? From what I gather,
Yeah.
I feel like there was a breach in trust, maybe on both sides. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
think
feel
he
like
wrote
I
it.
feel like it was a breach of trust. And I feel because they don't trust each other the way they did in the beginning, it's hard for them to be honest with each other. And it's like if you're gonna move forward
Yeah.
in what you're going through, you have to be able to let that go. And now I'm saying let go, but you do have to build that trust up again, right? But I think that's the thorn in their bush. Like I feel like maybe she's not comfortable opening up because she feels like when she has in the past, it she hasn't necessarily been heard. And then I feel on his end, he doesn't open up because he knows
Yeah.
that he's in a position
Yeah, but it's
where he might have fucked up,
yeah, but
and he's not comfortable talking about it.
that's where it's work.
Yeah,
That's where it stems from
from
actually
work. That's from
working.
actually
You know,
that's when you got to decide like
and
am I willing
okay,
to
if
work on
I'm willing
this?
willing to work on this, is this even something that I want to spend my energy on? You know what I mean? Is this something that I want to be able to fight for? You know what I mean?
Is it worth
Yeah,
is it worth
and
your
is it worth it?
time?
And Kevin said the unfortunate stigma, men and their emotions don't mix. It's looked as a weakness, especially in the Black and Spanish community, which is facts. And that's work. That's built up for trust is work. Both parties has to want to work towards that goal.
Wait, wait,
And I
wait, wait.
agree.
So I just want to say this because Tisha wrote this, and I
With
like
T,
that.
right?
When someone is not used to being vulnerable with with the people that matter at that age they are, how do you fix that? You're right. That's something that they
Yeah.
have to work on.
They have to
They
work
have
on
to trust that person.
and T, and I'm glad that you brought that up because you have to, and like I said before, you have to be willing to look at yourself, look at your wrongs and look at your rights, and be
Mhm.
able to share that with someone that you want to grow with, that you want to elevate with, especially if they're your partner. Because then what's the point? Why are you wasting time? Because now I personally, and correct me if I'm wrong, but now that's just wasting time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
You're not only wasting your time, but you're wasting this other person's time, where this person could probably be meeting someone
and
else
then
who's going to elevate
yep.
them to the point where they want to be elevated and be on the same energy force that they are on.
And Daniel said if you pressure a person into a subject or a place where they don't want to be, there might be an outcome that's not what both people want. And I've seen that happen with them.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen with
Yeah.
them. But you know what it is? There's two different things, right? There's two different things that I see, right? Because I get what you're saying. You don't want to pressure a person, right? But you also, when you're in a relationship with
Mhm.
somebody, you also have to be open up to having those conversations. If
Exactly.
a relationship is gonna
No
work,
matter how uncomfortable,
there's gonna be conflict,
no matter
right?
how
And
uncomfortable.
I hate this stigma that like in order to have a healthy relationship, you don't fight. No, you actually
You
do
need to
fight.
fight.
You guys do
You
need
need to fight.
conflict.
And this
And
is
it's how you resolve that
and
conflict
this is
that
where
shows how your
yes,
relationship is healthy
and this
and working.
and this is where a lot of families are broken because people just give up and they don't know how to fight.
Yeah.
They don't know how to fight. And then there
They don't fight fair. They don't argue.
they don't fight fair,
they don't
not to
compromise.
argue, not even to argue or scream and shout. What I'm saying is to fight for what you know you want for your future, right?
Mhm.
In an adult way, in respecting each other and being able to actually speak to one another and understand one another where you guys change, where you guys stand. I'm sorry. But
Yeah. And if that person isn't comfortable with having those conversations,
then you're not the one. You ain't the person.
Y'all need to
You
just
ain't the person.
reevaluate and just be fuck buddies or something, or just stay away from each
So
other.
Kevin,
Because you
yeah.
can't sit there. It like what he said. How long are you supposed to wait before you apply pressure? Facts. What are you supposed to do? Wait 2-3 years down the line, and
And
are
it
you ready?
depends.
Are you ready for
Yeah.
that conversation
No,
now?
Kevin said
Nah,
if
fuck
not,
that.
they have to be self-aware, right? To walk away. And
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying before. You got to be able to know when to cut it off. In any type of situation.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's okay to walk away and reset, which I agree. You are able to separate yourselves, and be like, okay, this is not going with where I felt like it was gonna go. and maybe a couple years down the line you guys are different. I feel like everybody needs to grow individually, because that's what messes up a lot of people. And sometimes it's okay, you know,
But I feel like
to
it's a balance, because even when you're in a relationship and you're always constantly working on yourself and
Lydia
working on your
Lydia
relationship,
Gonzalez, you said it's also been 9 months. You said, how long are you supposed to wait before to apply pressure?
That's what I said.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
true. And he said healthy conflict equals growth, and that's true.
Thank
as
you,
well.
Teddy.
That is true.
Teddy, I'm Teddy.
What did Teddy say? Wait.
No,
Hey,
I'm
yo,
showing
what
him.
the fuck?
No, Teddy. No, he needs a clapping emoji, because this is the main problem that I see. This is the problem. Yeah.
There you go,
Oh,
Teddy.
wait. Not that one.
That's
not that
Daniel.
one.
We don't want to hear Daniel. No
Yeah,
offense.
hold
I'm playing
I'm
with you.
fucking weak. This is the major issue that I see, and I see it in my life. I see it in other people's lives.
Let's see what Teddy said.
fucking-
I gotta see that.
People don't communicate because people don't listen to learn; they listen to react. That is the biggest problem that I see.
Hey, yo,
If
what
I'm
the
telling
fuck?
you something, don't get defensive. I'd say this to my friends too. Maybe my approach, maybe I need to work on my approach, because I deal with this with my friends. Maybe I need to work on my approach that I'm saying. But if I'm telling you something, I'm telling you something so you can learn from it. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to
Yeah.
attack you. So you shouldn't be listening to me waiting to react and come at me defensively. You should be listening to what I'm saying and being like, you know what?
Yeah.
Why do you feel that way? What am I doing that's making you feel that way? Or how can we move past this? Or how is this gonna, like,
Yeah.
you gotta analyze it.
You gotta analyze it. You gotta be able.
You could take it in, but you gotta process that
And Teddy, you
information.
worded it correctly, because people just don't know how to listen.
They don't listen.
And I could, let me tell you something. I could
Or
be.
they write it off
I
like,
could
oh
be.
my
I could
God.
be a great example of that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I could be a great
Another
example of that,
issue,
because
another this,
you know,
another that.
sometimes I get it 100%. Sometimes you just need to be able to just shut up and listen. What did Daniel say? He said, yeah, but
He said, yeah, but a conversation may be that push or pressure that may be a bad outcome, all for the sake of what? A timeline or a deadline, a relationship, nothing but time, he or she. No, but see, what you're missing, Daniel, is
yeah.
you're right. There's no timeline or deadline, but people also need to learn not to waste their time either. If you can't have that conversation, and I'm sorry, 6 to 9 months, y'all been together and
Yeah,
y'all
6
can't
to
have a
9 months,
healthy
and you can't
conversation.
have a healthy
You can't
conversation.
communicate how you feel with this person,
Mhm.
then it's not gonna work.
It's not
You
gonna
have
work.
to be able to open up. You should, at that point, be comfortable enough, especially the time that I know that they spend together.
Yeah.
They should
Yeah.
be comfortable enough to be able to tell each other.
Especially when this other person, and say if she's actually communicating to this other person, if she's communicating to him and saying like, listen, this is how you're making me feel. You're you know, in the beginning it was this way, and yes, we went through our situationship, you know, and now we are here. And that's another issue. And correct me again if I'm wrong, man. A lot of people hold on to the fucking past. If you have moved on for it, you gotta know when to let the
shit's
past
tough.
go. You gotta know when to let the past go and concentrate on where you are at the moment.
I'm trying to move the mouse so I could read it.
I know
Okay.
you stuck.
He
You
said,
stuck.
He said, as a former couples counselor and behavior analyst, I've seen
Who
this way
said
too
that?
many times. Teddy. And then you have to learn that the person's communication style and adapt. At the end of the day, you can't.
And that's talking about
you
love
can-
language.
it's
You
about the
gotta
delivery.
know.
No, it is. That's
you
what I'm
gotta know the
saying. I
love
could say
language too.
that.
Read a book, people. There's a book out there that actually talks about it. You know, the 4 love languages or 5 love languages that are actually out there.
And then Galaxy said if they heard the conversation, they would be feeling hella pressure right now. Daniel says 6 to 9 months is still new. It is still new, but you're
Not
still
real,
learning
Daniel.
that person.
Not real, Daniel. Not now in this stage. People have moved a little bit differently. Daniel, you gotta move on up, honey. We are evolving.
Letitia
You know,
said he shouldn't, if he's trying to grow with her, he should be embracing and taking notes. That should be on both sides. You're still learning each other.
you are, and you're always gonna still learn each other. And like I said it before, I think I brought it up in another conversation. There was a conversation that my father had with my best friend. My best friend has a thing to ask people about life, right? And my father said, because she asked him, what makes it works for you and you know, your wife, my mother. And he said, I have learned to love her in every stage of her life. Because people evolve.
Yeah, people change. People go through shit.
People evolve. And
Yeah.
when he said that, when he said he had learned and he knows how to love her in every stage of her life.
Yeah. And that's hard.
You
And I
know,
think that's why I get it. You
Just
saying that
don't
the
make them
relationship
like
is
that no
new
more.
because 6-9 months you might not have been in that relationship long enough to go through
and
that
then
much stuff.
and then you
But
go
even
through
if you
situations
do,
that change you.
you
You go
do,
through
yeah.
situations that change you. And people
Yeah.
forget about that.
Mhm.
You go through mental and physical, God forbid if something happened, right? And this person, you were with them for 9 months, and you in the first 3-5 months everything was okay, and then all of a sudden this person lost somebody. Do you know how that changes somebody?
Yep.
Do you know what that does mentally and emotionally to somebody,
Yeah.
where they completely shut down? So as a person, you need to know your person. You need to know your own love language and their love language, and be able to learn how to evolve with each other if you're
And
really,
somebody,
willing to actually care about that
somebody
person.
said maybe this girl you talking about is still in the past. Maybe her dude is in the past that she needs to let go. No, that's not really a past person at 6 to 9 months.
No, what he's saying is, but no, because the person has changed. It changed up.
No,
You get what I'm
yeah.
saying? And that's what he's and that's what he's saying. I
But
think it
it's
was
not.
Kevin that wrote
I
that.
don't think it's a switch up. It's not the type of switch up where it's bad. It's not all bad. It's not all bad. It's good too. There's good that comes with the bad. There's just certain things I feel like that's holding them back. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Like
No,
it's not a bad thing. That's why, like I said, that's
No,
why
but
when I talk about it,
yeah.
I'm like more on the fence because I'm like I could see where there's growth,
Yeah.
but I can also see where
It's
a whole
stuck.
It's
It's
stuck.
stuck.
Yeah.
And the situation is that, you know what, and I
Yo, I'm
get,
fucking weak.
and I get it.
Galaxy said, Teddy, you sound like the perfect man for Shorty. Can I get your number though?
Galaxy.
I fucking can't.
Galaxy.
No,
What did
6 to
Danny
9
say?
months is new. You can't get results. That takes years of investment. 6 to 9.
Okay, so
Yeah,
how
but
about
wait,
it?
wait,
But wait. Let me
No,
wait.
Daniel,
No, Daniel, I got something to say to
Yeah,
you because
because
how about if you invest 6 to 5 years and you still stuck?
that's what I'm saying.
And you still stuck, Daniel?
Again, that pressure of a timeline. What timeline?
What
It's
timeline?
a conversation.
It's you. Let me tell you
need
something.
to know if you
ba-
want to
my-
be with somebody or not.
my
The
best
fuck is
friend,
that?
my best friend who passed away, and may his soul rest in peace, said, you know from the moment you meet someone if you're gonna love them or not, if you're gonna truly love them or not. Friendship, relationship, whatever the case may be, you're gonna know if that person's gonna really mean something to you. And I agree 100%. So if you're down 9 months and you're telling me that that's still new and you're not going to see results, that's bullshit. My parents got married within 6 months. Knock on wood, they're still together because they know how to work for each other and they know how to fight for one another in through their stages of involvement.
Okay, so Facebook user, it says not what I'm saying, that she needs to realize that's a wrap. It may not be all bad, but it's stagnant. Remaining stagnant in my eyes is bad.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Teddy said, Galaxy, I like pussy, stay in your lane. I'm fucking weak.
Teddy,
Listen, that was a good conversation. That was a good topic.
It is a good conversation.
It is what it is. These people, they'll figure it out or they won't. It is what it is, right? But I get what you guys are saying. Thanks for the input.
No,
Hopefully they're
seriously.
watching so they can see the situation.
You know, and I like the fact that I love this because you know
yeah.
we're having conversations. I like how you guys are involved in this
And
conversation.
listen, Daniel, again with the pressure shit, it shouldn't be a pressure situation.
Daniel, what kind of situation are you in?
Yeah,
Daniel?
because like
because
honestly,
the way you're thinking, honey,
we're not talking about rings, we're not talking about babies, we're not talking about marriage, none of that shit. We're talking about if you in 6 to 9 months, if you're dealing with somebody, regardless of how deep the connection is, and you don't know if you want to be with the person, that's your answer right there. You should know.
And let me tell you something. You know right away if there's a deep connection with someone.
You know.
You're gonna know because you're gonna know how it feels, man. And if you're really connected to yourself and if you're open up, right? If you're really open to this universe, to your spirituality, then you're gonna know your connection, a soul connection, which is completely different, what people don't want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
What people don't know, because all people see is the physical, right? People know and they work in basically in schedule.
He said he's thinking realistically and logically. That's not thinking
But
realistically.
that's what I'm saying. That's not thinking realistically. You
'Cause
got to know how to be openly,
realistically-
then you know how it
Yeah,
feels when something's
because
real.
realistically, you must be a fucking vampire if you think you got 5 to 6 years to give somebody for them to not feel pressure in order to get somewhere in a relationship.
And just stay stagnant.
yeah, that's
And just
crazy.
stay stagnant. I get it. Everybody goes through something. I understand it. But you're going to know and you're going to feel
Thank
when
you.
it's real.
There's no right and wrong answer to this. It's about communication and connection.
Amen.
If they want it to work, it
yes,
will.
Kevin.
And if not, then
Exactly.
walk away. yeah.
Exactly. But then, but I also say,
But that's that consistency part that we were talking about earlier.
exactly.
It's the
Consistency
consistency.
with
So,
everything
like, if
that you
you're
do
consistent-
financially or in relationships.
You the one
and-
who's saying time frame. The only thing I'm saying is that they've been dealing with each other for 6 to 9 months.
just
She's
dealing.
not asking for a ring or nothing. She's just trying to see
where this person is at,
what's
because
this
in
for-
the beginning
you don't
it was
want to
different.
fucking it was different.
And now
in
all
the
of a sudden
beginning,
you
it
ain't
was
showing
like,
you ain't
you're
showing
the love of my life. We're gonna be together forever.
And
And
then
now
now
it's like
you
I
haven't
don't
even
know about
introduced
forever, but
you-
right now that
you
makes
haven't
no
introduced me
sense.
to your friend. You haven't introduced me to your families, but you talk all this smack and you say all this shit. So where are your actions? At the end of the day, it's still actions, right? Because people could talk, right? There's always
Mhm.
words. People are going to talk, blah, 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 blah. But where are your actions?
Mhm.
What did Galaxy say? What did Teddy say?
He said Daniel preaching the gospel. Ow.
No.
I'm not mad at Dan because you can be with someone for a while and then one moment can make you question it all. And
exactly.
I get that.
And that's what
But
we're
if
saying.
you-
If you honestly really care about this person, you're gonna understand them and you're gonna accept them in any stage that they go through. And that's what true love is. That's what
Mhm.
unconditional, not even true love, what unconditional
Additional
love is. You know, and that's why I said that's where it opens up spiritually, and that's where people get stuck, because people are so stuck in this earthly realm that they just stay stuck in the physical, that they don't see anything past that.
Mhm.
Right or wrong?
Yeah, because I feel like especially if you're like in a serious relationship, within 6 to 9 months, you start seeing the ugly side of the person. You seeing if you could deal with that, and they see your ugly
Yeah.
side. That's when you start
Yeah.
opening up. Maybe a little
And
bit
Kevin,
later for other
I don't know if
people.
you saw our show last week, but this is where we had our guest James. You know, he actually spoke about that, and he said sometimes you just got to show the ugly head, like at first, right? Didn't he say that?
No, he said he rather
Deal with it
deal
in the
with the
beginning.
ugly in the beginning, because if he can go through that, then he knows. A lot of people waste a
Yeah.
lot of fucking time living in this honeymoon stage.
And honeymoon stage.
And then after like a year or two, it's like, damn, you finally see their ugly side. They finally let themselves free.
Show
and then it's
all,
like,
show
oh, I
all
don't even
your negative.
You never showed me this. Now you showing me this. I don't know if I
Yeah.
could deal with it. And now I
Yeah.
just wasted a year or two in with you.
Mhm.
He said understanding and acceptance are two different aspects when dealing with love. That's facts too. And it's okay. It's okay to not understand. It's okay, but you got to be honest too. I think that's the problem. You got to be honest with what you're.
Gotta be honest.
with
I
what
think
your
people aren't
goals are.
honest. People aren't honest with themselves.
Mhm.
They're not going to be honest with other people.
And it's okay to say you don't know what you want, but like own that.
Own
That's
it.
another thing too.
Own it. What does it say?
Yeah, no, facts. Because he said, because I understood cheating, but I don't accept it. That's facts, though. You got to lay all your cards on the table. However, that's being vulnerable. And we know the problem with that. Yeah, being
Mhm.
vulnerable. And it's like, if you guys, and I could tell you from what I know, they've been put in very difficult situations where they've had to be vulnerable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if
And that's
you
what
were
I'm
already
saying.
vulnerable and
that's
you've
what I'm
seen how
saying.
that person
Look,
accepted
I'm
you,
gonna put an example. I'm gonna put it, and I'm not even using this situation, right? But just an example, right? You're with someone, and you know, you guys get into a pickle, right? You get into a situation where it's like, oh shit, reality is fucking real right now, right? God forbid you fucking around with a person, and all of a sudden, you guys aren't careful, right or wrong, and shit happens, right? And then all of a sudden, when you think you're ready to accept this new responsibility that's coming, and it's lost, it changes a person. you gotta understand that people go through stuff, go through different scenarios in life, and some people may be strong to handle it, and some people may not be, and the people that may not be may be able to change. And and sometimes I feel like personally, because this couple has gone through situations, that this person put up a guard for themselves. You know what I mean?
Yo, we gotta be done because this is
This
I
is getting
can't-
getting heavy.
getting crazy.
because it's
Nah,
getting
Teddy said, "How do I apply for the counseling / side nigga position with her?" I don't think she's taking applications.
I don't
She-
know.
She down bad.
I don't
over
know,
this one.
Teddy. Teddy, man, you talk mad smack, Teddy.
And what I'm saying is, a relationship is an investment, whether a long term or short term. But you're not going years of investments in 6 to 9 months. No, I get that, but from 6 to 9 months, you can kind of gauge where it's going or where you want it to go. That's my point, Daniel.
Kevin said it's the trauma in their lives
shouldn't
be the only thing keeping them together. Exactly.
It shouldn't be the only
Exactly.
thing. Just because y'all went through shit doesn't mean anything.
No, exactly.
I get that.
Exactly. And I know what he's talking about, because let me tell you something. This
Mhm.
gentleman
We
and his wife.
wait. It's funny that you say that, right? Because me and her were just talking about that a few weeks back. We seen a couple.
Oh
remember? And I was like, we caught it together. We were like, yo, they shouldn't be together. They shouldn't be together.
yeah.
Do they love each other? Most definitely.
Most definitely. You
Have
gotta
they
love a
been
person.
through a really fucked up situation?
Yes.
Yes. Is that the only reason why they're probably together?
Probably.
Yes.
Mhm.
You can sense it.
You
They're
could
only
sense it.
in that situation. They're only dealing with each other because of the dark situation that they dealt with.
Yo, you still ain't
But
done
it's-
with your
it's
fucking
not-
cup.
It's not.
I'm
it's
getting
not
fucked
healthy.
up today.
Yo, she's
Sorry.
getting
I'm
fucked up.
going.
We gotta leave
just,
soon though. It's about to be
we
11,
good.
bitch.
We good. Yeah, we good.
We've been on for 2 hours. We over our time. Just over
Oh
10 minutes.
shit! It's going in. But
Sorry,
let's-
Joe.
Sorry, Joe. I actually thought you were still gonna be around, but it would have been nice to have you around, Joe. Maybe one day. Stick around, man. Yeah, it'd be good to hear your Mr. Joe Parker, guys, owner of Reflex Radio. Come on, support our boy.
He said, that's debatable from your comment. Mm.
Daniel, I ain't even listening to you.
Yeah.
I don't know. One day you got to call in again, and I don't know. I missed you last week from what I heard. I don't know what you were talking about.
Listen, it is what it is. We'll have other situations and topics to talk about. I
But this
wasn't
is a
trying to
good
get
one.
this deep on this one. I was just trying to get your reflection so I could tell them. Now this person gonna call me like, bitch, why you talking about my business on air like that?
Oh
Nah.
my God.
Oh my God. Oh, my God.
No, man, thank you so much. Listen, we got some plans. Hopefully the show, you know what I mean, we do what we got to do. We made it today. We're gonna make it
We
again.
almost didn't make it.
We almost exactly.
Listen,
And
I'm
we're
not
gonna be
even-
real. We're gonna be real.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I
We
don't have
almost-
any makeup on my face. This hair is in 2 little bun buns. I'm wearing a regular t-shirt. I didn't even get dressed up like the weekend.
Even though she still looks cute.
And
you know.
like
I didn't get dressed up. What am I wearing? What am I wearing?
you look cute though.
Jogging pants.
She's a jogging pants.
Jogging pants.
But yeah, like we going through it.
Yeah, yo,
He said,
we all
"Ew,
going
que
through it.
fea." That's how I feel.
That's how we
Facts.
feel, Daniel.
But damn, you could really see this tattoo. I forgot I had this tattoo.
Yeah, and it looks nice too.
No, I don't like
I gotta like you and Debbie. Where's Debbie? Debbie had the whole fucking arm.
that.
Debbie. Every time I hear her name, Debbie from Addams Family, she's probably cracking up when she hears
He
this.
said, "No, we help their asses. We need $5 each for the therapy session."
I doubt it. You
They're
didn't help
not
much,
even
Daniel.
tuned in, yo.
Man, you
I don't
didn't
even
even-
know if they
Man,
tuned in.
you
No,
didn't even
Daniel
help
say that.
Daniel. You still stuck in
didn't
some
say that.
type of time warp yourself. Right or wrong? Sorry.
Yo, I'm weak. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Please stay tuned
Yes,
for next
stay
week. Every
tuned.
Wednesday, 8
Guys,
to 10
hit us
something.
up. We got
Girls,
Messenger,
girls,
Gone Wild, please. So I know. Oh, listen. Yo, what is-
We sound like a whole bunch of drunk bitches. But wait. So before we go, guys, please download the Reflex Radio app.
Yes.
Y'all missing out.
Man,
right
let me tell
now,
you, we got
they
DJs
are-
coming up.
DJs
We will-
are fucking flexing on it. There's other podcasts you can check out.
Mhm.
We're on it. It's fucking amazing. And also, please, guys, don't forget, if you're in the Staten Island area, you got nothing to do Saturday, or even if you want something to do, if you're an artist, please come down. 73 Wave
Saturday.
Street,
You
8
may
p.m.
hear your
Sonic Muse.
you may
I
hear
may
your
be going on
girl
stage.
singing.
Nah.
Maybe. I'm gonna
Maybe.
hopefully I'm gonna try to get her on stage. But I
I'll
also
do it if you do it. I went there. I'll do it if you do it. If you do it, I'll do it.
you know, if you take me there, I'm gonna do it. But are you gonna do it?
Listen, all I gotta do is download my instrumentals and we gonna go, baby.
All right, let's see on Saturday.
So yeah,
But
come
listen,
through.
before we actually finish, I kind of want to say thank you for all the new members on Facebook. Yo, we went up, on our members count. We appreciate y'all for following us. Please follow us on IG. We have Girls Gone Wine. We don't have a lot of posts up, but we're getting there. There's actually 4 of us. We have 2 of them missing right now, but yeah, man, we really thank you for the support, and hopefully you guys had this conversation, and we'll see you next week. I know, Ellie.
I'm fucking weak. Daniel said I'm coming down just to finish this topic. Y'all talking mierda.
Then come on down, Daniel.
Galaxy said Daniel for president. All my kids, Chloe, David, and Frisk. Daniel said Galaxy, much love. And then he said, Teddy, you are up. I can't with y'all.
I can't with y'all.
Y'all better cut it the
Kevin,
fuck out.
thank you so much for calling in. Lisette, thank you for calling in. He said, Kevin said, this is good though. We help their ass. Oh, that was Kevin.
Yeah,
why am I getting this shit, Melly?
I know. We appreciate you guys for tuning in and hope to see you next week.
Yes, we'll be back. Girls Gone
And
Wine.
for anybody that cares,
Yo,
that
you
event,
send
like,
us some
Kay-
stuff.
Kay is gonna be performing, so like don't that our theme song that we be
We
coming
outside.
into.
Come
Yeah.
on.
You gonna watch that performance. You gonna see it. Hopefully he drop it after we working on it.
Yeah.
But with that being said, we gonna say goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'll see you guys.
Girls Gone Wine.
Yeah. Look, this the kind of beat that hit back, pick up the phone with a kickback. We outside. Know it's been a minute since we did that. Got gang with me with a big back. We outside. Running these streets, no riffraff, smoking on gas from my zip bag. Block is hot, like who did that? Vibes is hot, and that's big facts. I'ma act good. We outside. With it, Spanish rice and bean pies with it, kicking like a dojo with the key, cause a nigga energy real different. Pull up on me, fuck the distance, been a long week, let's get it. Uber on the way, we gon' have to cut the pre-game in 3 minutes.
Tap the fucking bottle, like.
So she better be prepared, I'm charged up in the hell of it, yeah. I done work hard, as a dog came back, leveled up, now I'm on and I feel top tier. Too many waves, I'm ahead of my piss. Tryna make bank, who cut all my shifts. And it's the weekend yet again, and the nigga got plans, and you know a nigga playing the links, so shorty, we outside. It's the kind of beat that hit back, pick up the phone with a kickback. We outside. Know it's been a minute since we did that, got gang with me with a big back. We outside. Running these streets, no riffraff, smoking on gas from my zip bag. Block is hot, like who did that? Vibes is hot, and that's big facts. I'ma act good. We outside. Yeah, that's right. Real niggas don't die, we just multiply. I'ma need a double cup of the brownest vibe. Like who the fuck want war when you with the tribe? Cause niggas got a complex, trying to get featured on complex. Heard my catalog, keep make contact. Kid, it go dummy, stupid dunce. Friday night, and she double cheeked up. Rock double X like a bitch done flunked. Might get hurt trying to pull my stunts. Not that guy who mans his dust. Better tell him calm down for when nigga get punched. Please believe like Jesus peace. I leave a nigga shook, he got the heebie-jeebies. Can't overlook, it's time to take a peek. Like this is my shit, survivor, take a lead, nigga. That nigga owe him bread, but he online trying to get entry. We outside. You know them goons in the back don't dance, so you know they look shifty. We outside. Tell a friend that we too live on the beat, too deadly. 5 at the door, bing bong, don't care, turn it up, let the shit big. We outside, side, yeah, we outside, side, yeah, we outside, side, we be outside, side, yeah,